I need to get an actual... Oh, two things. One, I need to get an actual thumbnail. Two, I need to make a day for this. Or at least like 5 hours if I can stream each time for this thing. Because I want this to be a weekly fucking soap opera, essentially. Because God doesn't work as that. This Umineko being a fucking... Is a man you do get a Sabi from Cognate Day? Hopefully not. But like, this is a fucking soap opera. I want fucking 5-hour soap operas each week. This is what this fucking needs. Is Valimar and Umineko? I mean, he could be. I don't know. It's not impossible. Also, because I made this and I want to show it. Look what I made! Hey! It's a fucking board! It's got plain white background because it fucking didn't know what the hell I was doing, but and I literally, in the version of the game I'm playing, all the images are just really readily available. So I just fucking poded the first one out for each of these, essentially, which is why Kenzo looks like he's gonna fucking shit on someone. Look at Kenzo, he's angry. Oh god, more boards, holy shit, we got a board. What's with the echo? Oh fuck, the echo's on. Oop, that's why Carrie was saying that. Yeah, we got a fucking board! I need to upload this to somewhere. It's not the conspiracy board yet. That's also true. I need to fucking what do I need to do? I need to freaking know if I can post this on like the freaking whatchamacallit, on the Umineko Reddit. I don't know if that's even like slightly fucking active, but I don't know where the fuck else I would post this. Anyway, let's get into this. I don't even know if it would be quite a conspiracy board in this case. It'd be like, I don't know. Oh shit, why am I burping? I would, you wouldn't go there, Carrie? You know how our Umineko is right now? It used to be quite poorly moderated when you were subbed. Damn. Like, I want to post this somewhere, but I don't know where the fuck I should post it. That, like, is appropriate. But, like, fucking fortunate. Alright, now we don't need to watch the opening. The Umineko Reddit is covered in spoilers. Oh, thank you for the warning, Rush. A new sticker popped up on the TV program you're watching. What chapter are we on? Chapter 7 of episode 1. Disaster report told how the municipalities over we can be sending out rain, flood, and wave warnings. We also used a mod for Umineko LP here, and it was a major headache because some randers came in and do not know how to not be wink wink nudge nudge. Oof, pain. Of course, the hastily beating raindrops on the window are much more convincing. Oh, this rain's incredible. Still, when it's raining this hard, it feels like it's going to stop. It feels like it's going to stop soon. You wish! They said the typhoon's moving slow, so it could be like this all day tomorrow. And even a little weather being enough to stop the boats. Looks like we won't be able to head out on Sunday after all. Well, I was cautious in making any points for Monday with the outside world. I guess this means looks like we're skipping school Monday. Yeah, that'd be my reaction too. The island's starting to look pretty good until the power goes out and the internet shit itself. Then your time's gonna be really bad. You have to take a boat to school every day, right? Wow, that sounds fucking horrible. How do you do when the boats are closed down? Do you stay home when it rains and show up late when the wind's blowing like King Kamehameha? Valor, are we referring to the Hawaiian or? Also, hold on a second, I gotta just fucking... Fuck. There's a thing I need to do. I need to wash my hands. Sorry, fucking. Yeah. Yeah, she thinks the Hawaiian. Aha, our aunt just beat me silly last night, but we're skipping school, so it's all good. Oh, yeah, that's right, Carrie. You just saw Maria get fucking slapped down. Still, it's not good as it sounds. Yeah, you gotta stay with your parents, who are very obviously fucking shitters. Most of the time I get over to do private studying, they're super anal about checking it. Just like I can take it easy. Turning the raising season when the weather stays bad for long. Must be 4 suspended days in a row. Yeah, yep, that happens. But then, every single day I'll get a call from my homeroom teacher Salvin checking on what to study and what to return to. Now, like nothing happened last night. It's not even last night, Carrie. It was like a little bit ago. She can't slack off as easy as you're thinking, Battler-kun. Just to follow the rules, people that travel to school by boat and get a good amount of studying done. It'd actually be easier just to go to school. In my own room, I get distracted and can't concentrate. Same! Oh, fucking hell, you thought it was the next day. This is terrible. I'm not saying you're wrong, honestly. Plus, being made to do nothing but work books for several days straight is really mentally stressful. 4 streams, still a single day. Yes. This is, it's a soap opera. It's like Azure over again. God damn it. When I'm ready for college, I really just want to go someplace with dorms and goodbye and get rid of this pain in the ass island. Huh. So, by the way, what do you do when the weather's good in the morning, but then it gets so bad on your way home that the boats are closed? To be fair, there's a lot of setup, so it's fine. And we got a cat fight, so it's doubly fine. You spend the night at school? It actually happens a lot. So they had some lodgings there for people who can't get back to the island. I stay over there. Interesting. Sentimentally, it's really bad. I can't get back home for a few days straight. You look at it from the perspective those who have to go to school every day on a train packed to over 200% capacity. Easy irresponsible to think that's going to school on a boat seems pretty interesting and fun. So this is like a common thing in the area, that like you go to school on a boat? I mean, okay, I just didn't see that coming. It's actually a hard work in a lot of ways. Because the tourists see that all the time. I've had enough of the island life. I want to finish high school quick and leave this island behind. Must have been a full boarding school you could have gone to. Well, it's a small archipelago where they're at. I forgot it's an archipelago. Yeah, that's a good point. Why do you go and choose the school on Nijima? That's why I went from the very beginning! It's Mom! She was going on how to learn manners and discipline as a successor to the head. Oh, that's because she's fucking projecting onto you what she feels. Or living vicariously through you? Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, I got stuck with a high school close to home.
こんな島はごめんなさい。
Man, I hate this island.
早く都会で生
I
活
just want
し
to
て
go live in
よ。
a city.
雨が降ろうが槍が降ろうが。
City where it doesn't matter if rain or even spears fall from the sky, because as long as there's you stick some casual clothes and sandals
5
on,
分足ら
you
ず
still
で
get
コンビニ
to
に
a
行け
shop
る
in
よう
less
な
than
都会
5
に引っ
minutes.
越したいぜ。
もう少しの辛抱だよ。
Hold out for just a little bit longer.
高校卒業まで
Only
あ
a
とち
little
ょっと
longer
でし
till
ょ
you。graduate high school, right?
そのちょっとも我慢で
I
きない
can't
ぜ。
wait a little longer. This is stretched out and reclined on the sofa. Maybe because it was now is bad time slot. There weren't any interesting programs on. We had nothing to do but languidly kill time to a card for dinner. In the end, Maria had not returned to the cousin's room. Oh, that's fucking concerning! Guys, it's fucking raining out! Storming! Don't fucking check on her! She probably been brought back to the mansion by Auntie Rosa. I don't fucking... Guys, no! That'd be pretty boring when you're all by yourself while they're just having confusing conversations. They obviously don't give a shit about her. Valor started stepping in, then fucking George said something really dumb. We thought we might head over to the entrance here, but after all, there was this lousy wet... and there wasn't much time to dinner, so we stayed where we were. Coward. Here is taken care of by her responsible mother, Guppy. Guppy, the blatant lies, it's hurting me. At that time, we heard the sound of a humble knock. Jessica answered.
Hi.
Hello!
お食事の準備が整いました。
The preparations of dinner are complete.
お屋敷へお越しください。
Come to the mansion. It was Cannoncoon's voice. Yeah, sure. Went to all the trouble coming from the mansion in this range to call us over? Didn't he have just called us on the telephone? I don't see any fucking telephone. Oh well, maybe some part of the servants' duties go against common sense.
なんとなくお腹が空いてきた
Just
頃
when I
だっ
was
たし
getting
ね。
hungry. What, did witnessing the child beating get you make you want to eat, George?
行こうか。
Let's go. George Aniki turned off the television and stood up.
俺はとっくに
My
ペ
stomach's
コペ
been
コ
growling for ages.
本家の晩餐は毎回凝ってるしな
Main grand dinners were always fancy as hell every time.
それにゴーダさん
Didn't go to San say it was a cow steak or something? Oh, great. We're also eating children today. Oh, I can't wait.
親族会議の日は特に
It
豪
got
華になるし
get
な。
even more fabulous on the day of a family conference.
私だって楽しみだぜ。
Even I'm looking forward to it.
行こう行こ
Let's go, go! As he left the room, Cannon bowed silently and respectfully. Are they wet at all? If they're not wet, that's really fucking weird.
う。じゃあ行こうぜ。
Hey, can one of you comment on if she's wet? I mean, he's sure. All right, let's
外の
go!
振りは
Very
だ
nasty
い
out
ぶひ
there.
どいだろう。
はい。
Yes.
お召し物を
Please
濡ら
take
さ
care
な
not
い
get
よ
your
う
garments wet.
十分ご注意ください。
After seeing the three of us out, Cannon peered into the empty room.
マリア様はいらっしゃいませんか？
Is Maria-sama not with you?
一
Ah!
緒じゃないぜ。
No?
ローザおばさんと
Isn't
一
she
緒
with
じゃないの
Auntie
かな。
Rosa? You fucking dumbasses! Rosa, lying on a sofa in an empty parlor, falling asleep at some point. They don't look wet, but you don't blame them for not making a new sprite. I don't blame them for not making a new sprite if she is supposed to be wet either, but like... I'm just curious because, look, I know this is mystery shits. So I'm just wondering, are there hidden passages? Are there hidden passages? She was bearing a burden on her shoulders that the children could never imagine. Therefore, when she left so rat, the exhaustion quickly led her into the world of sleep. Look, I understand taking care of an autistic kid is not fucking gonna be easy, but still. Realizing this, Genji brought a blanket over to her. When he tried to spread over her eyes snapped open as though she had received an electric shock. Oh. It's you, Genji-san. Thank you. When she realized the thing that touched her was just a blanket that Genji had been considerately given it to her, she let out a sigh of relief.
起こしてしまいましたか。
I wake you up.
失礼いたしました。
My sincere apologies.
Yeah.
No, no, it's okay. Oh, the child beater's tired. How sad.
寝るつもりじゃなかったから。
I didn't plan on sleeping in the first place. Ugh.
今は何時なの？
Oh, what time is it now? Asked for the time, Genji checked a pocket watch that he took out of his chest pocket.
6時を少
It's
し過
slowly
ぎた
after
と
6
ころ
o'clock. Rosa gave her head a little shake. She realized, even though it had felt like she had slept for a long time, not much time had actually passed. Even though she didn't feel rest at all, the drowsiness wrapped around her felt very deep. Maria, who? Where is she? Who cares?
ありがとう。
Thank you. I'll be fine without the blanket.
変な時間に
I
眠っちゃダ
mustn't
メね。
sleep at such a strange time.
すっかり
Sense
時
of time
間
has
の
been
感覚が
completely
狂っ
thrown
ちゃった
off.
わ。
What a shit mother. The rain
雨とうとう降り出したのね。
has finally come down, I see. I was half hoping that your next line would be, oh shit, Maria! Maria Husharomia. Copy, no, stop. Rosa finally realized the peaceful sound that put her to sleep was actually the rain that had started falling.
風もだいぶ出てるよね。
The wind is blowing hard too.
いよいよ台風なのかしら。
Perhaps the typhoon is finally upon us.
そのように
That's
テ
what
レ
they
ビ
were
で
saying
は
on
申してお
television.
ります遅い台風だそうで
Typhoon is moving slowly and they expect to
明日
be
い
like
っぱ
this
い
through
はこんな
out
調子だ
tomorrow.
そうです
そう。
I see.
この素敵なバラ
That
庭
wonderful
園
rose
の
garden.
日
That's
中の
been
あれ
my
が見
last
納めだっ
chance
た
to
の
see it.
ね。
From the window, what she could see of the rose garden was completely blurred by the wind and the rain.
マリア。
Yeah? Maria. Oh, now you... That's right.
マリアは？
Where's Maria? Oh, now you fucking... Oh! Where's my daughter? Oh, child protective services came to pick her up. You're a terrible person.
私はお見かけしてお
I've
りま
not
せん
seen her. Hour of darkness. Oh, great. Is the child dead by neglect?
ゲストハウスに
I think she has
お戻
returned
り
to
で
the
はない
guest house. Everyone here is shit. Rosa knew her daughter's nature well, and chill ran up her back. Maria is stupidly straightforward to the point that stupidly could be repeated 7 times. If she were to find something that didn't exist, she would look forever and ever. You fucking dumbass. Even the rain was pouring down. Yeah! No.
違うわ。いとこの子たちは
Because
先に行ってし
it's
まった
left
から。
earlier. So Maria was
そこにはマリア
alone.
一人。
You started not liking Maria's ew, but now she might be the only character worth caring about. Maria is just a kid. Like, sure, she's an autistic kid, but that fucking isn't anything to hold against her.
あの子は
Unless someone told her to stop, she would stay there even if spears fell down from the skies. That is the second person who used that as a metaphor. What the fuck? Is that a common metaphor in Japanese? Is it like cats and dogs raining?
傘もささずに。
Without even opening an umbrella. What have I done? What's much of my emotions? As her mother, she had known about Maria's foolish straightforwardness better than anyone. And she once again lost control of her emotion and done such a horrible thing. This isn't a one-time thing. This isn't a one-time thing. Oh my fucking god. Rosa, what the fuck?
Maria!
Maria! Rosa pushed Genji away and ran down the hallway. the outside really looked like a typhoon and was pouring down magnificently. You're actually worried about Maria? Like, legit worried? Oh, yeah, no, she could be fucking dead right now. Unironically, she could be dead, and that's fucking terrifying. Maybe because of some figure of the terrain, the winds were not as strong as a typhoon, so an umbrella wouldn't be turned out one's hands. Even so, it was not called a storm. There's no time to admire the roses being soaked by the rain. Anyway, I'm getting pretty worried about Maria. You don't think she's still rebelliously searching for that rose alone, do you?
あそこでバラ探しをしてるなんてことはないよな。
そうだね。
I wonder.
さすがにこの
Especially not
雨
with
じ
this much rain.
ゃと思いたいところだけど。
That's what I like to think, but Maria Chan is sometimes really stubborn and
たまに
foolishly
すごく
simple.
頑固でものすごく愚直な時がある。
We hadn't worried much, thinking that Auntie Rosa had taken her back to the mansion. However, it was concerned that Canon-kun had thought that Maria was here when he came from the mansion to call us.
お屋敷ではお見かけ
I
し
did
ま
not
せ
see
ん
her in
で
the
した
mansion, so I had assumed that she was
て
here.
っきりこちらにおられるとばかりローザ様は
Since
仮
Rosa
眠
Sun
を
was
取られて
taking
い
a
るの
nap.
でしたので
If only your Dunderheads had done something.
ここに来る途中に
You didn't see her on your way over here? That's even more concerning. Don't you have to pass by the rose garden?
申し訳ございません
My
傘を
apologies.
差し
Of my umbrella and ran as fast as I could, so I did not pay much attention.
そこまでの注意を払いませんでした
If he had cut through the rose garden on the shortest line between the mansion and the guest room, then he would have missed the place where Maria had been looking for a rose by a little. Oh, okay, thanks for the answer, Battler. It was raining this hard too. There's a good chance Canon-kun had failed to notice her. That kid's gonna get sick as fuck! Oh, fuck, that kid's gonna get sick as fuck and you're stuck here too! Ah, shit.
ここで議論するより
No fading around, it'd be faster to check it out directly.
兄貴
Aniki, you up for a little
ちょい
race?
とかけっこと行こうじゃねえかよ。
6年成長したから
Do you think you beat
僕
me
に
now
勝て
that
る
you've
つも
had
り
6
か
years to
い
grow?
よし決着をつけ
Alright,
よう
let's
じゃ
find
ない
out.
か行こ
Let's go. Jordan and Keith flew out into the rain. Just kidding, Canon-kun followed us. Maria! If you're here, answer me! Maria!
うローザおばさんだ
It's Auntie Rosa.
おばさん
Auntie! When George Aniki called back, Auntie Rosa flew at him in what almost amounted to a tackle.
マリアはどこ
Where's Maria?
ジョージ君たちと一緒
Isn't
じ
she
ゃない
with
の
you?
いえ僕たちはあの
No,
後
we haven't seen
マリアちゃんには
Maria
出会ってま
Chan
せん
since then. Maria! This voice, by the way, I know I'm talking over most of it, but fuck this voice actor's doing a good job. 6 years ago, Maria had been 3 years ago old. She had been cute and pure kitty would just accept whatever anyone said. But 6 years has passed since then. She was 9 now, and seemingly good and bad parts of life should have taught her something. Yet she's still as innocent and pure as she used to be?
マリア
Maria! As the circle of the rosebed, something white unexpectedly turned to face me. It was a white umbrella. Maria, holding a white umbrella, was crouching, still searching for that rose. Wait, where the fuck did she get an umbrella from? There's no way that was in her handbag. Her face, which had turned bright red from crying her eyes out, was buried with water and mud. It was a truly pitiful sight. Oh, Maria. Oh, you idiot. Are you still
探して
looking?
たのか
Yeah, she has an umbrella carry, but now I'm questioning because I'm like, there's no way she could have had an umbrella. Like, maybe it's a collapsible one, I guess?
見つからない
Can't find it.
マリアの
My
バラ
rose.
見つからない
Can't find it. Mary had probably been here since the rain had started pouring down. Looked like her shoulders were freezing. Oh. She looked tired as bone, but fortunately, since she was holding an umbrella, she was not completely soaked. Probably the umbrella with the handbag that Maria was always walking around with. Thank goodness. Seriously, thank goodness.
バトラ君
Balakun!
よかった
Thank goodness you
見
found
つけたん
her!
だね
Maria! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The more times you say that, the less throughout. Like, if you keep beating her the fuck up and then apologizing, that's like a drunk father coming home and like punching their kid, then in the morning saying, "Oh, sorry for that." Eddie Rosa threw her own umbrella away and hugged Maria. This ain't exactly a comforting moment. Not here.
マリアの
My
体が
Rose isn't here. Mama will look for it with you later.
してあげるから
Okay? So just let it go for today.
今日はお預けにしなさい
Okay?
今日は
Let it go for today. Cookie Maria still hadn't been able to accept it, but she no longer had enough energy left to resist. This cannon could caught up with us.
すぐにお屋敷で
I'll have a
タオ
towel
ルの
ready
用
to
意させ
mention
ましょう
immediately.
マリア
Maria!
ずっとここにいたのか
Were you here the whole time?
ごめんね
I'm sorry.
本当に悪
I'm
い
sorry for being such a bad mother.
ごめんね
That isn't gonna be... Rosa, that's not gonna be quite enough. Especially because you said again. So this isn't a one-time deal.
ローザおばさん
Auntie Rosa, why don't we head back to the mansion for the time being?
このままじゃマリアちゃん風邪をひいちゃう
Maria Chan would catch a cold like this.
そうね
You're right. Maria, let's
マ
go.
リア行きましょうちゃんときれいにしないと
If we don't get cleaned up, Grandfather will get mad at you.
お腹すい
I'm hungry.
たもう食事の時間だぜ
It's already time to eat.
マリアはよく
Hey,
頑
good
張った
job
よ
searching.
天気が良くなったら
Once weather gets
私
better,
たち
we'll
も
all
一緒
go
に
search
探してや
together.
るから
We couldn't stay in the rain forever. We took Maria with us as we head back to the mansion. Maria apparently wasn't as weak as I had thought. When she remembered that dinner was half sick, she started chanting, "I'm hungry, hungry, ew, ew," and returned to her usual healthy self. Auntie Rosa didn't chide Maria on her ooh ooh.
そっか
So that's it then.
傘を持っていたの
You
か
had an umbrella.
さすがマリア
Sure,
は
you're good at
物持ち
packing the
がい
right
いぜ
stuff. This is so fucking disturbing. Ew.
マリア傘なんか持って
Oh shit, I was right. Oh fuck. I was right. She couldn't fit an umbrella in that fucking handbag. I didn't bring an umbrella. Ew.
なんだよ
What?
じゃ
Then
あ
how'd
そ
you
の
get
手
that
に持
white
って
umbrella
る
you're
白い
holding?
傘はどうしたんだよ
Ew.
貸してもらった
Borrowed it. And that some caring person brought her an umbrella and left her outside. Wait a second, that doesn't make any fucking sense. A normal girl would look for shelter once it's a ring, but there's no way Maria's stubbornness would be broken by something like that. Maybe that person gave up recommending that she find shelter. At least brought an umbrella for her.
そう
Really?
その人にお
I'll
礼
have
を
to
言
thank
わない
them.
とね
Who? None of you assholes care about... Carrie, come on, let's... Badler is... Okay. The people we can excuse right now are Badler and Jessica. They're fucking kids. We can somewhat excuse them for deferring to the adults. Somewhat. George is a piece of shit, though, because he's fucking... I know he's basically just become an adult, but fuck you, George.
誰
Who was it? Ew! Beatrice! Everyone just goes, oh fuck, no one here looks like Beatrice even. Like, I'd be fucking concerned. Because the only person who looks even remotely like Beatrice is fucking Jessica, and no one goddamn else. So I'd be fucking concerned as shit. I'd be like, oh fuck. I know she's got a big creative imagination, but oh fuck. There's someone else on this island, isn't there? The name that Maria mentioned very happily was that of the island's witch. Rosa took a deep breath and asked again, trying to avoid hurting Maria's feelings now that she was happy.
そう
Really?
よかったわ
That's
ね
nice.
それで
So,
誰なの
It was Beatrice. The person who brought you that umbrella? Ooh. Yeah. Tris. Ooh. Look, if I was Rosa or anyone here, I'd be racking my brains right now going like, okay, so I'd be like, okay, so it wasn't Beatrice, obviously, right? Okay, but who the fuck could it be? Definitely none of us here, and no one even looks slightly like Beatrice here other than Jessica, and that's fucking stretching it. How the fuck? Who the fuck gave you that? Maria, who clearly picked up that her mother didn't believe her, made an angry face once again. So Rosa stopped pursuing the subject. Looked like it would be faster to have the person who had lent Maria the umbrella during dinner rather than ask Maria herself. If it was Rosa or anyone here, you'd be getting your daughter out of the rain. Saying this isn't exactly the time to talk, but it is somewhat concerning that there's some unknown fucker here. No, that's a tiny bit concerning. Father, please at least join us for dinner. Well, sure, but that can wait until you're indoors. True. Won't be a family conference like this. Along with the dull pounding door, the sound of Krause's entity to be heard. Entity. However, the voice seemed to harbor a sense of resignation, that its sound would not reach his attendant ears. Kinzo-san? Won't you at least go out for dinner? And all your children gather here to see your face? Silence, Nanjo! So the bishop won't work. One move short. Apparently, Kinjo was completely focused on the final battle of his long-lasting chess match with Nanjo. His brow wrinkled, he continued to glare at the game board through his spectacles. Krause's voice didn't reach him. Kinzo-san. I'm hungry. Want to go down and at least eat? Entreaty. To plead with, especially in order to persuade. Ask urgently. You looked it up. Thank you, because like hell was I going to figure that out quite. In that case, you go by yourself. Let me consider this next move for a little longer. As soon as Kanjo leaves, Kinzo, okay, time to move the board pieces in every place I want. We are going to finish it tonight. Otherwise, it looks as if that will never entirely be settled. Nanjo stood from his seat, hoping that would prompt Kinjo to do the same, but Kinjo's eyes never left the chessboard. He knew well that Kinjo had always displayed a blind concentration when it came to chess. But he had never seen Kinjo as focused as he was now. He was acting almost as though, just as he had said, the game wasn't finished tonight, there would never be another chance for them to continue their contest. Further attempts to persistently call him would surely not reach his heart. Nanjo gave up and headed to the door that Krause was still banging on. The door to the study opened. Krause took a step back. Surely Kinzo hadn't actually come out. Though as Nanjo stood at the door, Krause breathed a sigh of relief. Oh wow, even you don't want to meet your dad. Okay.
Nanjo-sensei.
Dr. Nanjo. His father... I'm sorry, can be of service. So San's world is nothing but this room now. Nanjo shook his head with a completely defeated expression. Krause raised his fist once more and banged on the door, shouting, Father, can you hear me? We're heading down now, but anytime you feel like it, please join us. All your children are waiting for you. The voice was very loud and the door was being noisily pounded on. There's no way that it wouldn't reach Kinzo's ears. It was reaching him. However, he was ignoring it anyway. However, only time he's being called down for lunch, he'd not get into a rage. Things would now simply calm and hard. It was almost as though he had attained peace by turning himself over to fate. So he's not having one of his fucking panic attacks right now.
I'm not interested in dinner nor my son's faces. My daughter's faces, however, I love them sometimes. I'll leave here when Beatrice is resurrected, when I'm chosen as sacrifice for the key. Oh, fuck, that's right. Didn't mention this. I looked up. In the fucking worst version of this game, I can easily switch between English and Japanese, and I found out that I can fucking show this. Hold on. When in the epitaph it mentions, look for the shore the two speak of. Speak can mean like gate or something. That's what speak can also mean gate. Or opening or something like that. That's interesting. And I suspect at least that the key being referred to might not be a literal key or something. It might be a person. It might be like his actual inheritor. Might be the key, or maybe the witch. Oh my god, that fucking hurt. But yeah, just want to mention that. The Demon's Roulette has already started spinning. What meaning does dinner have at this point? As though the painfully loud bang of the door had completely failed to enter his hearing, Kinzo, in a saved whole piece, silently thought about his next chess move. Key as in solution rather than an actual key. Possibly that too, yeah. I don't know if the sweet fish part means anything yet, though. I couldn't find any alternate meanings to that. So I don't know if it means anything but sweet fish, and in which case, I don't know, fucking Kinzo's friendly butler would be like one of the people with a better chance to like figure this out. Not sure what you mean with the shore part. All translations rendered as shore. Oh, I don't mean the shore. Sorry, Guppy. I'm not talking about the shore part. I'm talking about the speak part. Shore? No, that I couldn't find an alternate meaning for that. The kanji used for speak, though, yeah, you can find a different one. Meaning like open, or what was it? Fuck. I think I still have my screenshot up, so what I'm saying. No, I don't. God damn it. But it was like open. It could mean mouth. Oh, you looked up the meanings yourself. Yeah. I was looking up the meanings. I only got up to here, though, and I stopped. I didn't get to the second page. As always, Kinzo was the only one missing from the dining hall. Kraus, wearing a bitter smile, returned with Ganjo. As always, father's not feeling well. He's being a douche. He truly regrets missing this once-a-year opportunity to sit together with his other relatives. Eva and Rudolph snickered. Just like Kinzo's character, he didn't regret it at all. And none of his relatives regretted that he hadn't appeared either. Then why don't we start dinner? Goda, get it started. Certainly! Well then, ladies and gentlemen, we shall begin. Upon finally being told to begin the family conference dinner, his highlight scene for the whole year, Goda nodded, grinned, and grinning broadly. There's one line that's notably translated differently in the Steam translation to make the meaning English-based. This translation sticks closer to the original. Interesting. I want to try solving it myself, and it's like, it has to be a location in the end. It's probably not numbers or anything, but the
answer to the riddle has to be a location. It's very, very hard to solve the epitaph. I assume it's gonna fucking make me want to choke myself to death, Guppy. But I want to at least give it my best shot before the game ever reveals what it is. I was wondering, who was it that lent Maria an umbrella? Maria says Beatrice. Fucking Kinzo slams through the ceiling. Did you say Beatrice gave you that umbrella? Steals the umbrella. Probably even harder when it's translated from Japanese to English. Oh, I imagine so, Carrie. I imagine so. When Rosa timidly cut the signs to the dining hall, everyone there turned their attention to her at once.
Casa?
Umbrella? What's this about?
その、さっきマリアがバラ庭園
Maria
に
was
行
in
った
the
時に
rose garden a short
雨が降
while
り出し
back.
て誰かに白い傘を借りたみたいなんだけどお礼が
It
言い
seems
た
you borrowed
く
away
て
umbrella from someone. I wanted to thank them. You don't blame you for wanting to try. That's part of the fun with the mystery. You're an umbrella. You have been summoned. Welcome. You have heard the umbrella. An umbrella helped a child stay safe from being fucking soaked to the bone by irresponsible bastards, every single one of them. Holy shit. It wasn't one of us. After you went out, Rosa, we changed rooms and continued our friendly chat the whole rest of the time. Aw, I didn't get to see another fight.
そうやで。
Haha, that's right.
あの後も兄弟
And
で
after that,
仲
the
良くお
siblings
し
set
ゃ
on
べ
with
り
a
をしとったの
friendly
や。
chat. The word friendly fell awkwardly from Hideyashi's lips. So that even those that hadn't been there realized it had been a pleasant conversation.
少なくとも
Although at least it couldn't
私
have
と
been
エヴァとルドルフと
me,
あと
Evo, Rudolph, or
秀吉
Hideyoshi
さ
san
ん
or
と桐江さんではない
Kairi
こ
san.
とも確かだがね。
私たちは夏日姉さんとローザさんが出て行った後もずっ
We
と
were
一緒
together
だ
the
っ
whole
た。
time, even after Natsumi-san and Rosa-san left.
食事の時間までずっと
No
ね。
time until the meal started.
兄さんは源氏さんと一緒にお父
Nisan went up
様
with
を
the
呼び
study
に
with
上の
Genji-san to
書
call
斎へ
father.
私たちはその
At
ま
the
ま
time,
食
the
堂
rest of
へ
us
直
went
行
straight to
し
the
たの
dining
に
hall. And now it's really fucking concerning. None of these... This is when you get worried. It's like, oh fuck, there's someone on the island.
だから私たちではない
So
わ
it wasn't one of us.
傘を貸すなんて親切使用人の誰かじゃないの
For a consideration like lending an umbrella, wouldn't it be one of the servants?
じゃあ
So,
郷田さん
Goda-san?
私はずっと
I've been in the kitchen.
厨房で準
I
備
have
を
been
し
in
て
the
おり
kitchen
ま
the whole
した
time
ので
preparing.
申し訳ござ
My
いませ
sincere
ん。
apologies. Goda-san, Goda looked fuck, I'm doing sad now. God damn it. Looks slightly disappointed about missing this chance to show off. What a fucking... I hate him. At that time, Shannon and Kumasawa appeared, pushing a serving cart loaded with hors d'oeuvres.
じゃあ
And
熊沢
perhaps it
さん
was
か
Kumasawa-san or
シャノンちゃんかしら
Shannon-chan. I'm sorry. Have I
何
made
か粗相
some
がござい
mistake?
ましたでしょうか
You know, the mystery of where Maria got the umbrella is the most important thing that happened to her last night, so let's talk about that. Rosa skillfully avoiding slapping her fucking daughter. And it wasn't last night, Carrie, it was today! Shannon shrunk, mistakenly thinking that she was being confused, making some error, having come in part way.
違うよ。
No, you
マリア
haven't.
ちゃんが
When Maria Chan
バ
was
ラ
on the
庭園
rose
に
garden, it
一
started
人
to
でいた
rain.
時に雨が降ってきてね。誰かが
Someone gave her
傘
an
を貸して
umbrella.
くれたんだよ。ローザおばさんが
Auntie Rosa said she
そ
wanted
の
to
人
thank
に
that
お礼を言
person.
いたいっていうのさ。
おお
Ooh,
ベアトリーチェ
Beatrice! Kenzo! Burst into the room! Maria, her mouth a thin line, to the witch's name in a small voice. Auntie Rosa explained the situation one more time. As she did, Kumasawa-san cackled.
私たちでもございませんよ。私もシャノンちゃんも
Shannon and I were preparing the room
一
together,
緒
so
に
we
お
did
部
not
屋
go
の準備をし
outside.
ておりましたから、お外には出ておりません。
気が利かなくてすみません。I apologize for not being able to help.
部屋の準備
Preparing the rooms? What do you mean by that?
この雨ですから。
Because of this rain, I thought it would be difficult for all of our guests to return to the guest house. So I heard the servants prepare the guest rooms inside the mansion.
の準備をするように命じたのです。
あら。
Oh, really? How thoughtful.
そうね。
That train would be rude to chase us outside. No, this train wouldn't. Eva, go the fuck outside. Who has the crest, bitch?
もう
Give it a rest! Holy shit, I married a fucking tiger.
Yes.
See
the order from Dam and I, Masao-san and Ken-kun were preparing the rooms.
私と熊沢さんとカノン君の3人で準備をしておりました。そしてご夕食の時間になり、
Then it became time for dinner, and since we had to receive an order from Genji-sama to go to the guest house and call the
お呼びする
children,
ようご指示をいただいたため、カノン君が言ってくれたのです。
Ken-kun left on our behalf.
ええ。
Yes.
ですから、カノンさんが
Kanon-san
ゲスト
found Marie
ハ
on the
ウ
way
ス
to the
に
guest
行か
house
れ
and
る
had
時に、
her the
マリ
umbrella.
さんを見つけて、傘をお渡ししたのではありませんか？
ほー。違う。
That's not it!
The person who had actually received the umbrella denied it. Rosa was troubled. All she wanted was to give a word of thanks to the person who had lent the umbrella. She couldn't find them. And she thought that asking like this with everyone gathered there would work immediately. And I like how no one's even thinking it could be Kinzo. No one's even suggesting Kinzo because everyone's just like, Kinzo wouldn't fucking do it.
Then, Natsuhime-san?
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry.
私は皆さん
For
と
my
の
friendly
仲良
conversation with
く
everyone,
語らいの
my headache was so bad that I was
頭痛が
resting
ひ
in
どか
my
ったので
room.
自分の部屋で休んでいました。ですから、
Therefore, I
表
did
には
not
出て
go
いません。
outside.
なら誰な
Then, who?
の？ジョージ君たち？
George-kun? And the kids?
なわけないわよ
That
ね。
can't be right.
いえ、
No,
僕
it
たちじゃありませ
wasn't
ん。
us.
僕たちはずっ
We were
と
watching television
ゲ
in
ス
the
ト
guest
ハ
house
ウ
the whole
スでテレ
time.
ビを見てました。
むしろ私たちは
Actually, we thought that
マ
Maria
リア
had just
が
come
お
back
ば
to the
さんと
mansion
一緒
with
に
you.
屋敷に行ったとばかり。
そこへカノン君が来て、
Then Cannon couldn't come.
マリアは一緒じゃないのかと聞いた
Asked
んで、
whether Maria was with us.
初めて屋敷にはい
When
な
we
いの
first
かって
realized it
分かっ
wasn't
た
in
ん
the
だ。
mansion.
第一俺だったら傘を貸すより先に
In the first place, it were me. Before letting her umbrella, I've grabbed her hand and pulled her under a roof. Rosa was completely baffled. One by one, the Rosa story claimed that wasn't them, even though it really wasn't something anyone needed to hide. With that, by proclamation, the number of people could have been wasn't large.
もちろん私でも
Of course, it wasn't me.
雨が降り始め
After
て
it was
すぐ
raining,
の
I visited Kinzo-san's room, and I've been playing chess with him until now.
ついさっきまで一緒にチェスをしておりました。
ということは、
Which means he was also
お
with
じい
his
さまでは
Oh,
grandfather.
ないよね。
なんだなんだ。
Wait a sec.
妙な
Is
話
it
にな
starting
っ
to
てき
get
た
a
ぜ
bit weird? The music agrees with you, battler.
あと残るのは誰だ？
じゃあ
Then,
誰？
who?
源氏さん？
Genji-san? Huh?
あの
Wait a second.
ちょっと待って。
Don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm searching for
別
some
に
culprit or anything.
私は何かの犯人探しをしてるんじゃないのよ。雨の中のマリアに傘を差し伸べてくれ
Rosa
た人
sure is
に
troubled. I'd be kind of troubled too at this point. I know Rosa's shit, but like, again, no one gave her an umbrella. There shouldn't be anyone else on this private island.
All I want to do as a mother is thank the person that gave a Marie umbrella in the middle of the rain.
Giving an umbrella to a girl learning rain was something to be praised, not hidden. By that, no one raised their hand. Why? Everyone started whispering about how strange this had gotten.
落ち着けよローザ。
Calm down,
傘
Rosa.
を借りた
Everyone just has the person who borrowed the umbrella. An idea that everyone would agree makes sense. The scratches heads why she didn't just ask Maria who had been given the umbrella. However, Rosa bit her lower lip. After all, she already knew how Maria would answer if asked.
ドーリア
Of course!
ルドルフ君の言う通りやない
You've got it
か。
right!
マリアちゃん、
Maria-chan,
おじさ
tell
んに
your
教え
uncle.
てえな。
マリアちゃんに傘を貸してくれたのは誰や？
Beatrice! The dining hall was wrapped in silence for instance, that soon broke it. But that soon broken, it was wrapped in laughter. I wouldn't be laughing. I'd be fucking nervous as shit. The most obvious explanation is that someone is lying. Of course, Carrie. But as Rosa pointed out, why the fuck would you lie? Like, why would you lie about giving a kid an umbrella? Not exactly a bad thing to have done. Guess you didn't take her inside, but like, not really that horrible. What a nice story. Rosa, there you go. Rosa didn't seem satisfied. Just wanted to say thanks for the umbrella. Why did everything have to be so clouded in smoke?
Ew!
Just like Uncle Crow said! Beatrice, lend it to me! Ew, ew! Isn't that wonderful? Oh, innocence, such an enviable thing. No, but it makes more sense than someone being on the private island giving a girl an umbrella. I think they're both answers to this question that seem unreasonable. That's the problem. It's like either someone snuck onto this island, which is very fucking bad. Why would you want to paint target your own cheek for Rose after showing your daughter kindness? Okay, admittedly, Clips, no one else here knows except for the people who, except for the fucking kids and George, what the fuck happened. But like, I don't know, like, no answer here is a good answer, honestly. Kraus was laughing with a face that was clearly mocking. Lemire, apparently feeling that her claim was being believed, was overjoyed. What's going on? But that's the funnier answer, so you're sticking with it. Fine. Don't tell me a witch really appeared and lent her an umbrella. Jessica asked me in a small voice I wouldn't carry over to Maria, who was sitting across from me. Has Maria ever been the type to joke? We had heard this kind of story pop up out of the old bachelor's mouth. We have taken it as another joke. However, coming from Mira's mouth, it became somewhat inexplicable and strangely unsettling. No way. She wasn't freaking serious. Has she always just swallowed up jokes that were supposed to be obvious lies? Never heard of her cracking a joke. Andy Rosa probably knew that better than anyone else. Feared that because of this weird situation, she had no idea what was going on anymore. So, if Maria says that she borrowed an umbrella with Beatrice, that definitely was Beatrice. I'm on Maria here, so I can imagine it was some kind of metaphor or joke. I think we might be at the point where things are about to go down. It might be best to take what she says at face value. And what's going on? Did you say that Genji-san or someone put on that fancy dress and unfortunately gave Maria the umbrella? I have no idea. Actually, that's what I want to know. Jessica shrugged jokingly, but her expression wasn't completely joking. Once the hors d'oeuvres were set out and Goda showed off his vast store of knowledge, the meal began. A couple casual chats broke out here and there, but they seemed somehow distant. It was a quiet dinner, bringing no respite from the true sound of rain that was creeping into the dining hall. Kumasawa-san and fuck, now I'm starting to insert san everywhere. Holy shit. Kumasawa and Shannon, pushing the serving cart, ran to Genji and Cannon on their way to the kitchen.
Genji-san desu ka?
Genji-san, you only lent Maria-sama an umbrella?
Umbrella? What are you talking about?
はい。
Right.
雨が降
I
り出
heard
した
that when it
時
started
に
raining, Maria-sama
マ
was
リア
alone in
様
the
は
rose
一人で
garden.
バラ庭園におられたそうで、そこで
And it
ど
seems
な
that
た
she
か
borrowed
に
an umbrella
傘
from
をお
someone.
借りになったそうなのですが、
I'm becoming Japanese. I'm embracing. No, don't make me a weeb!
それがどなたかわからないので
And it
す。
seems she bought an umbrella from there. We don't know who.
僕じゃないよ。
It wasn't me.
マリア様は
After all, I thought
ゲス
Maria-sama
ト
was
ハウ
in
ス
the
にい
guest
ると思っ
house.
てたくらいだからね。バトラ様が最初に見つけられた時
When
は
Valor-sama first found her,
も
she
う
was
白
already
い
holding
傘
a
をお
white
持ちだ
umbrella.
った。
申し訳ないが
My apologies, but it was not me
それは
either.
私でもない。
じゃあまさか親方
And
様
you don't think it was
でしょう
the
か。
master, possibly? Everyone in both the dining hall and the place where they were staying now has stated that it wasn't them. It only meant that Kinzo was left, but
何かのご
maybe it
用
was
で
went walking on the
廊
corner
下
for
を
some
歩
reason.
かれている
Maybe
時
when she saw Maria
偶然
some on the
バラ
crosshair
庭
without
園に
even an
傘も
umbrella.
ささないマリア様が見えたとか。
親方様は
The
マリア様
master
のことを
not
あまり
particularly
お好
like
きでは
Maria-sama.
同感だね。
I agree.
親方様が
I can't imagine that just for Maria-sama, who had troubled himself to go all the way down the stairs to carry an umbrella to her directly.
傘をお持ちくださるとは考えられないよ。
あら、困りました
Oh
わ
my,
ね。
how troublesome.
では、マリア様に
That means
傘
that
をお
when you let
貸しになら
Maria-sama,
れた
umbrella
のは
really was
本
Beatrice-sama.
当にベアトリーチェ様ってことに
Almost how I laughed, just like Roach's dining hall, I laughed it off. Couldn't think of any other way to break through the smoke veil in the current situation. Just then, the crisp sound of hands slapping twice rang throughout the hallway. They all turned around and once see that was Goda, who was coming out of the dining hall.
さあさあ皆さん、
Chop chop, everyone!
ディナーは配
When
膳
serving
のタ
dinner,
イ
it
ミ
is
ン
said
グ
to
も
make sure
大
the
事で
dishes are
す。
served with the proper timing.
すぐにスープの
Please
配
immediately
膳に取り
see
掛
us
かってく
setting
だ
out
さ
the
い。
soup.
源氏さん、
Genji-san,
彼女ら
Luna
は大切
are in
な
the
お仕
middle of an
事
important
中
job,
です
so
ので、
please don't get in their
お
way.
引き止めになられないでください。
Obscene to the eye, this Goda pose is so funny. The one with his hands up. Ken and glare at Goda were being rude to Genji, a person Ken respected. Genji, realizing this, patted Ken once on the shoulder as if to warn him. Ken reluctantly turned away and returned to his expression to normal.
ゴーダの指示に従いなさい。
Obey Goda's orders.
今は晩餐の配膳を急ぐように。
Now hurry to prepare the dinner table.
ほらほら、時間がありません。
Come on, we have no
タ
time.
ラタラしない。
Don't just dawdle
急ぎ
around.
ますよ。
Hurry.
Goda grabbed the serving cart for Shannon and drove it past her, heading towards the kitchen at pace.
では、私どもも厨房に戻らせていただきま
He's
す。
so rude.
コーダさんも気の短い方ですからね。
After all, Goda-san, his patience very short. Oh.
私もこれで失礼いたします。
Please excuse me as well. Umasawa and Shannon left. Only Genji and Kana remained. The window of the darkness of the rainy night could be seen, along with the occasional thunderbolt. That was Oz. Genji-sama?
ベアトリーチェ様が本当に
Has
お戻りにな
Beatrice-sama
られた
really
のでしょうか。
returned?
I don't know.
親方様にお知らせしますか。
To inform the master.
せずともよい。
There's no need.
本当にお戻りになられたなら。
If she has truly returned, she will eventually appear before the master of her own accord.
現れよう。それに、
Furthermore,
あ
she's
れ
a
は
fickle
気ま
person.
ぐれなお方。親方様にご報告
It would
申
be
し上げ
pointless to report the master only find that she does not appear.
お姿を現されないことには何の意
Wait,
味もない。
are you saying that from experience, or is this just what you heard Kinzo say before?
親方様の儀式は
I wonder if that means the master's ritual
す
has
で
already
に始ま
begun.
っているということでしょうか。
おそらく。
Probably.
だがそれは
However, that has nothing to do
我
with
ら
furniture
彼
like
には
us.
何の関わりもないこと。
Why the fuck do people refer to yourselves as furniture? Why the fuck do you three refer to yourselves as furniture? More specifically, like Goda and Kumasawa don't refer to themselves as furniture, so why do you three?
Let's return the favor that we received the master. Your final moments. Yes.
それが僕た
It's
ちが
furniture, that is our
務めです。
duty. The thunder crashed once more. Except for that... Okay, but what furniture would they be? I don't know enough about each of them yet to say. Table, chair, cabinet? Maybe? All that could be seen out the window was the darkness of light. As humans rule when the sun is up, the time when the sun is down, ruled by those that are not human. Sharon would be a sofa, because everyone sits up on her. Clock, coffee table, coat rack. Oh, fuck. Clubs, that's so mean. I assume Shannon's the coat rack. Is the clock... Clock's probably Goda-san. Holy shit. The darkness of night that now surrounded Rokujima was ruled not by the Ushiro Miya family, but by another master. This master took pity on Maria when she was alone, pummeled by the rain in the rose garden, and lent her an umbrella. Dan looked at the rose garden's lights, dimly visible beyond the window. The dim light was not enough to illuminate the surroundings. Looking at those lights felt like making eye contact with the witch, and Ken forcibly averted her gaze. If he didn't, it felt like his eyes would be absorbed by that light. Perhaps the weather was also a factor. You often hear stories about things like atmospheric pressure can influence people's moods and physical health. For some time now, everyone had been making periodic attempts to clear the gloomy atmosphere. But any conversation was quickly cut off, and in the end, the dining hall was simply buried by the sound of rain. Dessert was some kind of chocolate cake, accompanied by pear sherbet. Goda-san enthusiastically explained the recipe as if delivering the coup de grace. I really forgot the details. The guest of honor, grandfather, was absent. The weather was horrible, and the person who left Maria at the umbrella was a mystery. When dinner ended, no one felt even a little bit refreshed. Too late now, but I realized painfully that taste wasn't the only important part of the meal. Though atmosphere was also critical. Sherbet. Sorbet. Thank you, Carrie. Gorsan, the supposed conductor of this morning's called dinner, did his best to enliven the place, drawing little jokes left and right, but it seemed like didn't quite get there. Attending orders for after-dinner coffee, tea, and orange juice, he left for the kitchen. As soon as he disappeared, Uncle Cross spoke. My. How truly worksome this dinner, which Goda worked so hard to create, has been poorly received. Yes, seriously.
今日は何を食べても美味しく感じられない、そういう気分よ。
It feels like nothing would taste good today. It's just that kind of mood.
ほう。どうしてそういう気分なのか聞きたいね。
I would love to hear why you feel that way.
心が晴れ晴れできる
Sometime later, allow me as your goaler to
兄
help
として
cheer you
後
up.
で協力させてもらうよ。
Auntie Eva grimaced slightly. I already heard that she was on good terms with Uncle Kress, but now I could clearly feel it. When I looked around, I noticed that my dad and Auntie Rosa were also grimacing. And now it looked like there was something besides the weather that was troubling all of them. Auntie Eva and my dad. They look like they're in a bad mood.
So?
Really? I don't think so. I asked Auntie Natsui, who was sitting to my right, but it looked like she was also in a fucking shit mood. Yeah, she got fucking blasted. She snapped back as though she was absolutely not interested.
Wow,
that conversation got a little complicated.
バトラ君たち子供は気にせんでええ話や。
Not something kids like you need to worry about, Bala-kun.
なあ、夏井
Right?
さん。
Natsui-san? Kirei-san? Uncle Hideyoshi spoke as loud as he spoke, but without his usual brightness. But you vividly imagine just how complicated their adult conversation had actually been. Not that, even Aunt Natsui and Kairi-san, people who he had directed his comment to, ignored him as though he hadn't said a thing. I didn't know what kind of conversation they'd been having while we kids were away. Remind me of how Dad had said he had stomach cramps when we arrived at the mansion. Apparently, the conference might have been a playful reunion for us kids, but it was definitely different for the adults. Uncle Hideyoshi was ignored by the other adults. An awkward silence fell over the room. Kairi's fan spoke up. We were talking about how the kids' careers would turn out. What a blatant fucking lie! What will you do in the future, Badla-kun? Just drift on to college. Not be alone here starting as a storyline for a long race of life, I mean? Hey, wait a sec! Kirie-san, if you start talking about something like that in the middle of mirror, won't digest well, we'll all be constipated, right? You had to look up because you knew there were differences, but you didn't know how they were different. You fell into a sweet spot hose. Sorry. That's right. We're talking about Badla-kun, Jessica's careers. Fucking careers. Can't take the future too seriously. Hideyoshi hardly agreed, as if he'd really been talking about that, but they probably hadn't. Kairi-sen had obviously been trying to avoid talking about something. However, Kairi-sen had determined that this was best course of action now, and she was probably right. Taking this account, I decided to cast my suspicions as to the cause behind Auntie Eva and Dad's bad moves. At long last, the serving car returned filled with coffee and tea. Kumasawa-san and Shannon-chan served to everyone. Koro-san then explained that, with this, tonight's dinner was over. If I had been able to eat in a more cheerful mood, it might have been the best dinner of my life. It was a shame that the grace of dinners could have been under the grace of conditions.
Ew!
George Oni-chan, is dinner over now? Over?
Yes.
We're
all done now. That's not ladylike. Stay in your seat. Calmly drink up. Shep, sherbet, sorbet, and sorbet. Oh my fuck. Are different means? So now. Oh fuck this. You put too many words in front of me, Clips. Ew. Very looked like she was really excited by the occasionally crashing thunder. She just wanted to quickly finish eating and run over to the window. They've been fishing for a while, waiting for the meal to end. Some people are afraid of thunder. All this find interesting. Maria was apparently one of the latter. So when she heard from George Oniki that dinner was over, a huge smile broke across her face. She then stood from her seat, took out her handbag, which had been set under her seat, never having been left it even while she was eating, and began fishing around inside of it. No one seemed particularly concerned with this behavior. What's that? Where did you get that? George was first to notice it. As he spoke, Valor also noticed. Don't tell me she has a fucking gold... Is she gonna pull out a fucking gold bar or some shit? You know what? That's concerning too. When they looked, they noticed that Maria was now holding a beautiful Western-style envelope. On the front of the envelope, the Ishiguro Miya family crest, the one-winged eagle, was done in gold leaf. Furthermore, it was sealed with dark red wax and between a level of class upon it that made it clear that it was not something that Maria should be carrying around for fun.
Maria-chan.
Maria-chan? What is that? Seeing that Natsuki had also noticed the strangeness of the envelope that Maria was holding. Because her voice sounded too serious to be admonishing a small child, the other relatives around her finally noticed. A gold bar would be funny as fuck. It would be hilarious. Just, how do we know the gold is real? Maria takes out a gold bar. Beatrice gave it to me, everyone. I fucking hate life. What's up, Natsuki-san? What is... that? Maria? Where do you pick that up? That envelope has Kenjo-san's... As Nanjo muttered, even as kids could understand why everyone seemed to be frozen solid. The envelope Maria held was one of Ushiguro Miya's family head's custom-made envelopes for private use. In other words, it could only mean one thing. This envelope contained a message from Kinzo. Oh. What is an envelope like that doing here? Looks like something interesting has jumped out on us. Just let me have a peek. Oh God, don't fight.
Ew! No! I'm reading it!
Why?
I was trying to read it to everyone!
Okay. Uncle Hideyoshi tried to snatch the envelope out from Maria's hands, but she protected as though hugging it and didn't let go. Hideyoshi, the fuck man!
Hideyoshi Nisan, 子供相手に力ずくなんていけませんよ。
Nissan, you shouldn't take something from a child by brute force. Exactly.
マリアちゃん、
Maria-chan,
その封筒はどう
oh,
した
where
の
did you get this envelope?
Ew! Got it from Beatrice when she gave me the umbrella! She told me to read it to everyone after the meal was over! I'm the witch's a messenger! Ew!
メッセンジャー
A messenger? Interesting. That was said that was English. Well, I guess Beatrice is... Huh. That's fucking weird. Is everything about Beatrice gonna be English?
この島の魔女様は随分と洒落てるじゃねえかよ。
Adler tried to joke about it, but no one went along with him.
それで中には何て書いてあるのかしら
Maria-chan?
マリアちゃん
Ew! Reading! Ew!
Maria casually opened the envelope. It was sealed only with wax, so she just had to remove the sealing wax to open it. The sealing wax fell into the desk. Hideyoshi hastily picked it up and stared fixedly at it. He then sat at the center table where Natsui, Kairi, and Anjo glared at it. Imprinted there in the sealing wax was a one-winged eagle, which is the Ishiro Miya family crest and also Kinzo's personal crest. This is the family head's personal crest. No, because I've received letters to Kinzo-san before. Without a doubt, this is Kinzo-san's wax seal.
でも、このお屋敷にはそれと同じ紋章がいくつもあるんだ。例えば、
For example, if there was some kind of stamp or wax seals, couldn't someone other than Kinzo-san have sealed it?
封はできるのでは？
No, Kinzo-san would always use a ring on his finger. It's proof of the Ushiro family headship when he sealed the wax. Oh shit. The shape and complex design is definitely Kinzo-san's seal. That's unnecessarily true. Anyone in the family must have received a letter from Dad at least once. We can't eliminate the possibility that someone using that wax as a model created a fake seal to pass themselves off as father. I agree with Aniki. But how the seal resembles that can't prove that it is the real thing. Therefore, it doesn't prove that this envelope came from Dad. Maria?
Ew! Right! It came from Beatrice!
私も全く同じ
I feel
よ
the same way.
風浪の刻印だけでお父様の手紙だなんて決めつけることなんかどうできないわ南條先生
Sir Nanjo, we might
曖昧
refrain
な
from
言
saying
葉は
such fake
慎んでい
words.
ただけるかしら
I apologize. I said too much. One after another, all the siblings from Kraus on downwards rejected Nanjo's statement, saying that the envelope that Maria was holding had not necessarily been from Kinzo. They were afraid. Kinzo's intentions were written there. They would fear from the bottom of their heart that it might be some decidedly unfavorable announcement regarding the inheritance.
Fuck every one of you! Nothing!
Fucking, the entire place explodes. It's... Kinzo's last yell, fucking die! Boa!
マリア、
Maria?
その封筒は
She gave that envelope same person in the umbrella, right?
Ew!
封じゃわから
I
ない
don't know what "oo" means. It means yes, you fucking dumbass bitch!
そうなの
Is it true?
Yes.
Tsumari.
So,
In other words,
魔女
the
ベア
witch
トリーチェが
Beatrice gave you the the
傘と
umbrella?
一緒にマリアちゃんにその封筒を
Ew! Maria nodded forcefully.
主人
I agree with my
私も同感です
I agree with my
得
husband.
体の知れない
To
何者
do
か
his
が
letter
手
hand
渡
over
し
some
た怪
suspicious
文書です
person.
読むにも値し
It's
ま
not
せ
even
ん
worth reading.
せめて読むくらいいいじゃねえか
Go on. Where's that gonna happen, right? Tyler said to Jessica in a small voice, trying to stir things up. But Natsui heard him clearly and glowered at him with running eyes. And
それで
then...
マリアはその
Her,
ベアトリーチェに
beat
食
after
事
the
が
meal
終
was
わったら
over.
読めって言われた
Right?
んだな、
いいじゃないの皆さん。
Why not everyone?
これはおじい
This
さ
is
んの封
grandmother's
筒ではな
envelopes.
く
It's Beatrice's.
ベアトリーチェの封筒。誰が書いたのか
Who
はと
cares
も
who
か
wrote
く
it? Why
中
can't
身
we
を
just hear
聞
what's
いてか
inside
ら
before
の
passing
判断でもいい
judgments?
んじゃないかしら。
Gary, I like you. You're good so far. You're good lass so far.
そうやな。
Please keep being good lass. That's right.
お父さんが書
Your
いた
father
とは
necessarily
限らん
written.
が
Write it.
中身が気にな
I'm
るの
so
は
concerned
事
about its
実や
contents.
マリアちゃん
Maria-chan, I'm sorry I tried to take it away from you by force earlier. Now give it to me, you fucking brat.
謝るから
はい
みんなの前でそれ読み上げてくれんか
マリア
Maria,
読みなさい
read it. I was gonna do that already, but you all stopped me. Oh, idiots. Zola wrote it, stared furiously at Maria. She spread the letter open with a rustle.
本当に親父の手紙だった
Really think it's Dad's letter?
ありえん
Impossible.
親父殿
Their
が
father
私た
announced
ちに
something
何か
to
を
us in the
発表
past.
す
If
る
he
とき
didn't do
は
directly, he would always
直
send
接で
Genji
な
san,
ければい
right?
つだって源氏さんを通してじゃないかこのようなこじゃれた方法でするとは思えんね
I can't believe I would use such a joke-like approach.
そうよ
That's right.
マリアをメッセンジャ
Maria,
ー
a
に
messenger?
それこそお父様の趣味じゃないわよ
Oh, I want to listen to that line again.
ローザこれはマリアちゃん
Roses
が
must
私た
be
ちを脅
Maria
かそう
Chan
とい
trying
う
to
何かの
surprise us
隠
with some
し芸
kind
な
of
ん
hidden
でしょ
talent, right?
マリアは
Maria's
そん
not
な
a
気
kid
の利い
capable
た
of
こと
something
が
so
できる子じゃ
clever.
ないわ
そうよマリアをメッセンジャーに
Yeah, saying messenger. Reading! Ew! Words came out of Maria's mouth. For some reason, felt like her voice was different than usual. Everyone went silent suddenly.
六軒島へようこそ後ろ宮家の皆様方
Oh, she is speaking differently. Fuck is this music? Welcome to Rokijima, ladies and gentlemen of the Ishiguro-miya family.
私は金蔵
I
様
am
にお伝え
Beatrice,
しており
the
ます
alchemist's family,
当家
under
顧
the
問連
employ
剣
of
術師
Kinzo-sama.
のベアトリーチェと申します
そんなアホな
How absurd!
黙って
Quiet!
長年にわたり
I have served him for many years in accordance with our contract.
本
But
日
today,
金蔵様
Kinzo-sama has
そ
announced
の
the
契約
termination
の
of that
終了を
contract.
宣告されましたよって本日を
Therefore,
も
I
ち
ask
ま
you that you acknowledge
して
my resignation from the
当
position
家
of
顧問
family
連剣
alchemist
術師のお
as of
役目を
today.
終了させていただきますことをどうかご了承くださいませ
Maria really does sound drastically fucking different. Like, she sounds like she's fucking 14. What the fuck?
くだらん
How foolish.
誰事だ
What nonsense!
聞くに耐えま
I
せん
can't stand to listen to it.
さてここで皆
And
様
now,
に契
there's
約の
one
一
part
部
of
を
the
ご
contract
説
that I
明
must
しな
explain
けれ
to
ば
you
なり
all.
ません私ベアトリーチェは
I,
金蔵
Beatrice,
様にあ
grant
る
Kinzo
条
Sama
件
a
と
vast
とも
quantity
に
of gold
莫
under
大
certain
な黄金の
terms.
貸与をいたしました
She sounds her age and anime years. Yeah.
その条件と
One of these
は
terms decides that all
契
the
約
gold is
終
returned to me
了
upon the
時
termination of the
黄金の
contract.
全てを返還することそして利息と
Furthermore,
して
I'm to receive
後
everything
ろ
in
宮家の
Ushiro
全
Miya
てを
family's
頂戴で
interest.
きるというものです
むちゃくちゃや
Ridiculous! It's been ridiculous from the beginning.
要するに
So
あ
it's
れだ
basically
ろ
one of those things, right?
よくある
Like one of those
悪魔の
contracts
契
the
約
devil
みたいな
you
や
always
つな
hear
んだ
about.
ろほんで
And the
契
contract
約が
expires, so
失
she's
い
come
って
to
こ
collect
と
the
になる
interest.
から利子を回収に来たってわけだいいんや
trying to grab some retirement money for her old age or something?
ちゃっかりしたマ
What
ネ
a
だ。
cheeky witch.
バトラ君
Bella couldn't.
Now
Now's not the time to be joking. Bella made a face to ask as if, oh, if I can't make fun of this, what can I make fun of? At the same time, some of the adults' faces were pale, while others looked completely shocked.
これだけをお聞きならば、皆様は金城様のことをなんと無慈悲なのかとお嘆きにもなられるでしょう。
Ruthless.
しかし金城様は
However, 金城様 did
皆
a
様に
payment
食べ
special
た
clause
名誉を
contract
残す
so
機
you would
会
have
を
a chance to
設け
preserve
る
your
ため
wealth and honor.
特別な条項を追加されました。その条項
If
が
and
満たさ
only
れ
if the
た
special
時に
clause is
限
filled,
り、
others
私
all
は
right to
黄
the gold
金
and the
都市
interest
を
for
改
all
修する
eternity.
権利を永遠に失います。
特別な条項
A special clause?
それは何？
What is it? Everyone here is taking this really fucking seriously suddenly, which feels really odd considering how most of you were talking earlier. I'm on Battler's side here. Why the fuck are you all taking this so seriously?
特別条項
Special clause!
契約終了
Beatrice has the right to collect the gold and accumulate interest upon the termination of the contract.
ただし、
However,
隠
if
さ
someone
れ
is
た
able to
契約
discover
の
the hidden
黄金
gold
を
of this
暴いた者
contract,
が現れたとき、ベアトリーチェ
Beatrice
は
must
こ
abandon
の
these
権
rights for
利を
all
全て
time.
永遠に放棄しなければならない。利子の回収
The
は
collection
こ
of
れ
the
よ
interest
り
will
行い
proceed
ます
shortly.
が、
But if
も
any
し
of you
皆
fulfills
様
the
の
terms
う
of
ち
the
の
special clause,
誰か一人でも特別条項を満たせたなら、すでに
I
回収
shall
した
return
分も
everything,
含めて
including the portion that has
全てお返
already
し
been
いたしま
collected.
す。
Eh?
なお、回収の手
Furthermore, as
始
the
め
first
と
step
し
in
て
this
すで
collection
に
of Kinjo Sama's
後ろ
debt,
宮本
I
家
take
の家
possession of
督
the
を受け継いだ
Ushiro-Miya
ことを
family
示
hedge
す
ring.
後ろ宮
Which
家当
signifies
主
the
の指輪
passage
を
of the
お預
Ushiro
か
Miya
りさせて
family
いただ
headship
き
from
ま
one
した。
individual to another. Oh, that's fucking right. He threw it out the window. Oh shit. I fucking forgot about that until now.
封印のろうそく
I
の
asked that he
それ
confirm
を
this
どう
for
か
himself
ご
by
確
examining the
認く
imprint
だ
of
さ
the
いま
wax
せ。
seal.
これがそうだ
Want
と
me
い
to
う
accept this as real?
親父が指輪を手
That I
放す
relinquish this ring
ありえん
is unthinkable. Perhaps just staring at the wax seal as though he was trying to burn a hole through it. Eva and Rudolph were doing the same thing over his shoulder. That's right, none of you fuckers know he threw the goddamn thing. So, uh-huh.
確かにチェスの
Definitely, I had a feeling that somebody's missing Kinjo-san's finger when we were playing chess earlier. Oh shit, I'm 65.
南條先生、
Dr. Nanjo!
おぼろげな記
Can't
憶
say
で
something's
見
okay
か
just
け
to
た
get
こ
the
とを
fake
言わないよ
memory!
その心眼を
Can't
こ
prove
こ
its
では測れないわ
authenticity here.
本当に
The
指輪を
question is
お
whether
父さん
Father really
に
has stand over the ring or whether this letter tells the truth.
この
You can
手紙
simply
が
return
本当
by
の
asking
話
him
かどうか
directly.
はお父様に直接確認すればいいだけの話じゃない。
そうね。
But that's right.
キリエさんの言う通りだわ。
Just like Kairi-san said.
果たして
Well, now I wonder.
金蔵さんがそれを
Will Kinzo-san answer you?
あの人のお考えは時に
After all, that person's thought is sometimes impossible to predict using common sense.
どの道
Any event, this does not leave the realm of nonsense.
第一黄金幻想自体が親父どもの
In
も
the
や
first
か
place,
し
the fiction of the goat itself, a deception by father.
ありもしない黄金
You
の
want to talk
話
about
を始め
nonsense?
るの
Oh,
は
leave
お
me
前
out of
たちだ
it.
けで十分だ
Gotta admit, I'm curious. So, like, okay, if this is real, how the fuck can you guys do anything about it, right? Like, if this is real, then there's no way you guys can find the goat in time.
でも魔女様はおっしゃってるわよ。
But you heard what the witch is saying, right? And if it's some kind of joke by fucking someone, then you just leave today and everything's fine.
黄金を見つけたもの
But
に
are the headship and
家
all
督
of the
と
answers
全
we
て
hand
の
over to
財
when we
産を
found
引き
the
渡
goat?
すってね。つまりベアトリーチェ様は
So, could this mean
お
that
父
Beatrice
様
Sama
の
is
顧問
father's
弁
legal
護士
advisor,
もし
maybe
く
in
は
charge
ヒ
of
ー
his
ト版でも
funds?
あられるってことじゃないのかしら。
And none of you fucking ever found out about this before now?
このような怪しげな文章を子供に託すような怪人
We
物を
can't possibly
信
trust
用す
the
ること
kind
な
of
どで
strange
きま
person
せ
who
ん
entrusts... Trust the kind of strange person who entrusts such a piece of paper to a child.
兄貴
Aniki, time for you to open up.
兄貴の知らない
Suppose that something you don't know is actually handing
親父の
all
財産
dad's
管理をしてる
assets.
ようなことはあり得るのかいやそれは
No, that's impossible.
私は当主
The danger of the head, I have total knowledge of all
親父
father's
どもの
assets.
全ての財産を把握している私に知ら
There
れず
shouldn't be
に
anyone
そ
who
れ
can
らを
relate
自
them
由
without
に
me
できる人
knowing.
間はいないはずだ
I've stolen most of it. How could anyone steal more of it?
じゃあつまり
Then there must be some assets you
クラウス兄
not
さ
have full
んが
knowledge
把
of.
握していない
Must
財
have Kraus
産って
Nissan?
ことじゃないの？
バカな
Absurd.
そんなもの
There's
あ
no
るわ
such
けがない
thing.
あるわよ。
Oh, yes, there is.
兄さんが
One
把
asset of
握
father's
して
that
い
you
な
know
い
nothing about.
お父様の資産。
そんなもの
There's no
あ
way
るわ
something
けあり
like
ません
that actually exists.
いやあるで
No, it does.
それがお父さんの
Every father.
いや
No,
ビアトリ
Beatrice's
ーチェ
hidden
の隠し
gold.
道具や
話を整頓しよ
Let's put all things in
うつま
order.
り親父には
Short. Dad has some truths account that not even Aniki knows about.
そしてそいつはずっと黄金のバッグ
Furthermore,
を
this person has
運
always
用
been
を
in
任
charge
さ
of
れて
watching and managing the goat.
あるいは
Because this person is a
悪魔の契約まがいのルールで融資した
a very rich man who provided this financing in the first place through a mock devil's contract.
その腹心のベアトリ
Maybe
ー
this
チェ君は
Countess, Beatrice Town,
自分の
trying to
黄
test
金
which
を
of the
融資
sun's
する
guards
相
was
手
going to
と
be
して
financed by her gold.
息子兄弟の誰がふさわしいか試したいということなのかしら。
Admittedly, too. I'm gonna say this, by the way. As it stands, if you guys inherit like whatever the fuck kind of company and shit that Kinzo's got, as long as you pretend you have the gold and everything is back and you're not like insolid or whatever the fuck the term is, you might be fine. But Kairi said it was something that all siblings wanted clarified. On reflection, there is that during the time Kinzo's strange epitaph had been displayed in the hall beneath the porch of the witch, they always wished that the one who saw the puzzle received everything, yet no one had ever clearly stated it. Just something everyone had hoped might be true. That had, right here, right now, been clearly expressed by Beatrice's letter. Clearly specified that everything in the Yushiro Miya family would be given to the one who found the gold. Insolvent. Thank you, Clips. Yeah, like as long as no one knew that you didn't have the gold and were fucked completely, like, and you'll be fine. Be betting a fucking lot on it, but
黄金の隠し場所について
Kinzo-sama has already publicly displayed location of the hidden gold
私の
in the
肖像画
epitaph
の
under
下
my
に
portrait.
自分にて公示されております条件は
The rules apply
自分を
equally
読む
to
こと
all
が
who
で
can
き
read
る
the
もの
epitaph.
全てに公平に
Sadly, that does not apply to the child reading this letter because she can't understand most of the words. Oh!
黄金を暴けたなら私は全てをお
If you
返し
see
す
the
るでしょ
gold, I shall return everything to you.
それではどうか
Tonight, I ask that you enjoy your battle wits with
金蔵様と
Kinzo-sama
の知
to
恵
the
比べに
fullest.
て存分にお楽しみくださいませ今宵が知的かつ優
I
雅
see
な
and pray
夜
this night
に
will
な
be
るよう
both intellectual
に
and
心より
elegant.
お祈りいたしております
Wait a second. Wait a fucking second. Give me a fucking second. Hold on a second. Hold on a bitchin' second. Me and the word bitch, you swear. Bitch! Is Kinzo the one who made the epitaph? Or did he just put up what Beatrice told him to put up? Oh shit.
黄金のベアトリーチェ
I sincerely pray that this night will be both intellectual and elegant. Beatrice, the Golden!
Wait, I heard the little ring that says someone got added. What the fuck? No, no one got added. Dips? Oh shit, got added. Uh-oh. This can't be good. Oh, fuck it up. Father, I know you can hear me! Please respond! Status updated. The door to Ginto's study was being violently beaten against over and over again like a percussion instrument. The screams from the other side was Krau's, Rudolph's, and sometimes Eva's voice. It was the siblings who were trying to intrude upon Kinzo's study to question him about the truth beyond that mysterious letter. Kinzo was eating! When the fuck did you get food? The elegant tablecloth was set over the desk, and the fabulous dinner that had been covered the table down the dining hall was once again laid out. Kinzo continued his meal in silence. Shannon, taking away an empty plate, looked uncomfortably between the door being beaten on and Kinzo's face. Oh, fucking poor Shannon. She's gonna fucking have to leave this room eventually. She's gonna open the door and get, like, decked in the face by everyone. Everyone is calling for you, but what would you like me to do? I'll leave it. Old man's got his windows open during a typhoon. Old man don't give a fuck. God values silence, and so do I during dinner. Should I silence them? There's no need. It has not even reached my ear. Kinzo coolly tasted his food. Genji quietly lowered his head and took a single step back. Oh man, don't care. Oh man, don't give a fuck. Yep, oh man isn't gonna fucking take anything. Apparently. Oh god, I'm fucking shaking like crazy. Do not like. As he did, Cannon, who stood in reserve like a shadow behind him to the side of Genji, opened his mouth. Maria-sama seems to have received a letter from Beatrice-sama. So I assume they want to verify its authenticity. That daredevil, she has already started it. Come, Beatrice. Something lacking in the coins that have been wagered. To enjoy this night to the fullest. I have no intention of losing. Why are you saying this like you're competing with Beatrice? Is Beatrice betting on someone being able to solve the riddle? But Beatrice doesn't benefit if... Wait, what? Your smile is all mine for all eternity! I could see it one more time, and regret lose my wealth, my honor, or even my life! Oh then, the roulette has begun to spin! Which bucket will the ball fall into? There is a fucking pachinko machine of this game. I know it! Noir? Rouge? What the fuck am I talking about? Or house states all! Oh, black or red. Why the fuck are you calling them Noir or Rouge instead of black and red? Come! You may begin, Beatrice! I'll show you the power of miracles once more!
God damn it. So, like, the new sprites for the scene. Oh, that's right! They are from... I remember them saying these... They're from the... They're fucking from that. God damn it. God damn, 10 o'clock. Legend of the Gold. Oh, shit. I just realized that each chapter actually has a title to them. There was a chapter dedicated to just a fucking coming to the island. The guest house. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I need to get something to eat quickly. My blood sugar is fucking 60 right now. I'm gonna die. God damn it. I want to fucking keep watching my soap opera. God damn. Fuck, be back soon. Stream one day, I swear. I swear. The strange letter of the witch had entrusted Maria had wiped all memories of dinner from our mind. Maria had been repeatedly barraged by questions by... Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck!
fuck. That did not go right. Thanks fucking me. Oh, Christ. Everything's fine. Maria had been repeatedly barred with questions by Aunt Rosa and the other parents. Was now in the worst of tempers because no one would believe her. Even when we kids tried to talk to her, she would just ignore us. Our parents were all stood up over the goat, firing back and forth about the distribution of the assets and completely forgetting that we children were even there. Even though I'd already figured out they'd been talking about this in the shadows, never thought they'd be this blunt about it. And at least to us kids, it was a considerable shock. From what I could overhear, all our parents wanted as much money as possible as soon as possible. Back and forth about grandfather's inheritance. Back and forth about the distribution of goat if it was found. About advance payments in cash. So despicable I couldn't bear to watch, even though one of them was my dad. Like Jessica felt the same way. We left our seats, although no one had asked us to leave and went to hang out somewhere apart from the parents. Ah, fuck. I see. I really understand why grandfather didn't want to show his face during meals. I am so disillusioned with our parents now. The money, the inheritance. How can they act like that right out in the open? Well, I'm already completely disillusioned with the old bastard. There's no way I could think worse of him. And you think I'm not? Even so, that freaking shocked me. Got me to the bottom of my heart. Just like down on the floor, irritated. She was always talking about how bad her parents were. I think she hadn't really felt that way deep inside. Your dad is a crypto bro, Jessica. I'm sorry to tell you this. I realized that from the depths of Jessica's shock. You're both minors until being brought up by your parents. You might not understand. Getting money is neither simple nor a pretty thing. You're still minors, so I won't try to force you to understand right now. But still, I'd like to realize that your parents are just doing their best in their own way. Oh, great. Those uncles got all mature. I know that you're working hard as a full-fledged member of society. Does that mean that when the conversation turns to money and assets and stuff, you're capable of turning to a shameless greedy vulture just like our dads? If it would just be about me, then no, I wouldn't want to do that. However, when your family, your employees, your supporters, and their families are counting you, some things you must fight. What the fuck is Rosa fighting for? Still don't know. Also, Rudolph is just fighting for himself. He's not actually doing anything for anyone. I hate that kind of fight. That back and forth about grandfather's hair just makes you want to puke. Just to pretend to spit violently. Sarah's reaction made the depths of her pain very clear. Let's stop talking about this. All about this grandfather's in gold, about property and inheritance. It's our parents' problems, not ours. I agree. Or at least I think that being concerned is staying out of the parents' way when they're talking is the duty of their children. What the fuck is that sentence, George? I agree. At the very least, I think that being considered and staying out of parents' way when they're talking is the duty of their children. The fuck is that? Where's the fun in that? Everyone knows the phrase adults are filthy. We had now seen that for ourselves, and it really did give us a shock. He was pretty much adult, and I had already been disillusioned with my dad in the first place, so the shock wasn't that big for us. It looks like it was different for Jessica. It looked like the shock that Jessica received was even bigger than I had thought. This girl, she was talking badly about parents. It looked like she hadn't changed at all on the inside since long ago. Even now, she was still a pure-hearted, delicate person who couldn't doubt others. I'm sure she respected her parents as much as anyone else. And then her parents started joining in with the other parents right in front of their children. Going, money, money, inheritance, inheritance, my money. There's no surprise that the shock of hearing that was so big.
Jessica-chan.
Jessica-chan? Please don't start hating your mother and father. No, you should start hating them. How many clicks have I gotten so far? Christ. I want us to understand them, but at least don't hate them. I get it, just leave me alone for a bit. 6 years ago, I would have further taunted the dejected Jessica. And they might have grown up over the past 6 years. The reason that it would be better to leave Jessica as she was right now. Jessica suddenly looked away sulkily, left the parlor. You probably want to be left alone for now. You're nothing but wordlessly watch her back as she left. Come to think of it, I wonder where Maria-chan went. Probably still huddled up on the floor in front of the portrait. Maria, who truly looked up to witches, had expected that coming in direct contact with Beatrice and receiving the letter as proof. The event that was surprised ever to make them happy. However, they also doubted his authenticity and not taking Maria's story at face value and thoroughly bombarded her with questions. Even I didn't find it hard to imagine how much that must have hurt Maria. He couldn't speak to either Maria or Jessica. Yeah, and George, Anaki, and I just abandoned ourselves to the sound of the falling rain in the dark night. I wonder what's happening with the typhoon. Maybe there's some news. George Anaki walked over to the corner of the parlor where the television was. That called me over, and I really couldn't have cared less where the typhoon was on the sea now. I didn't go over to the television and instead looked Lloyd around the window. The wind hasn't picked up that much here, but I wonder if it's that harbor over the sea. I did hear from the weather report that there was a severe storm warning. Ah, Kiri-san. How's it going with you adults? Lots to talk about? Looked like she caught the sarcasm. Kiri shrugged. Some of the discussion could continue all night. Very tiring. Well, all I can say is I hope you enjoy playing vultures with grandfather's property to your heart's content. Oh yeah, you kind of, Balor already kind of assumed that he would be getting nothing ever. So. Disgusting. I'll agree with you on that. If you situated like you, I would do it. Unfortunately, I can't. Even if I'm not allowed to speak. It's not easy being a partner, you know? Why the fuck what do you see in Rudolph? Kari-san sighed, smiling bitterly. Oh, yeah. Probably won't let Kari-san, who married into the family, speak. So, as that's partner, she has no choice but to stay by his side and support him. Being in line of fire, she must be having to bear far greater mental pressure than me. I wasn't going to apologize for anything I had spoken to harshly. I cut the sarcasm for the time being. So, how does it look? They still stuck on the top of the mysterious witch, Beatrice? More or less. Been piling up secret agreements for some time. And some kind of agreement between the four of them on the distribution of grandfather's inheritance after his death. And now, for some unknown fifth person has appeared to make things even more complicated. Well, there's no way that'll make for a peaceful conversation. One moment they're destroying each other, next they're up on a common front. Natsuki-san's not the only one getting headaches. On the one hand, they all wanted a larger portion than the other siblings, so they were all rivals. But on the other hand, they didn't want one yen to be snatched up by anyone other than the siblings, so they were all also allies. I couldn't get her to tell me all the details, but they were apparently arguing on whether or not on and on about their ceasefire agreement, and rules to prevent anyone from getting ahead. The situations under which their portions would be protected, and what legal measures would be taken in the worst-case scenario. By this point, my motion is shot straight past disgust, and now I perceive them as a force to be reckoned with. So basically, Beatrice is like a saboteur sent by grandfather. He probably wanted to scare the hell out of his children just talking about the distribution of parents without him. Who's this Beatrice, I wonder? She says she is, then there's a mystery that no one knew about today, and she also knows that the existence of grandfather's hidden gold. Furthermore, she was even entrusted with the head's ring. Was truly being trusted by him.
さすがにほうきにまたがった魔女
obviously
だと
don't
は
think
思
she's
わ
a
ないっす
witch
けど
riding on a broom.
でも
But she's certainly a
魔
person
女と
mysterious
呼ぶ
enough to
に
merit
値す
being
る
called a
怪人
witch.
物であることは間違いないっすね。
マリアちゃんがそのあたりのことを詳しく
I
話
just hope
して
Maria
く
Chan
れれ
will
ばいい
go
のだ
into
け
more
ど、
detail about that.
みんな小さい
Even
子
though
に
she's a
が
little
っつき
girl,
すぎ
everyone's
だ
just
わ
been chewing her up over this.
すっかり怯えてしまって聞けるものも聞けなくなってしまった。
They really scared her now. We can't even ask her things she might have answered.
あの人たち北風と太陽とか読んだこ
I
とな
wonder
い
if
の
these
か
people
し
ever
ら。
even read The North Wind and the Sun.
確かなのはマリアがベアトリーチェと名乗る人物から
It's for certain that Maria received a letter from a person who took the name Beatrice and probably looked like Beatrice by a decent amount. Like, I don't know. I feel like Maria would be the type of person to mention if Beatrice was like if Beatrice told her like, yes, Beatrice appeared to me. She was under a spell though, so she didn't look like Beatrice. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's something that fucking Maria would say.
自分
Especially
が
Maria
直
with a letter
接
and
話
hiding
す
away
はいい
even now
の
when she could have just approached the
手
directors
紙を
directly.
託して今もどこかに身を潜めているっていうシャイな怪人物ですけどね。
ねえバトラ君、
Hey, Balakun?
ベアトリーチェ
You
の
think that
人
someone
物
called Beatrice
が
actually
本
exists?
当にいると思う？
さあ、
Who knows?
あくまでも偽
Oh,
名
just a
じゃない
false
です
name,
か
right?
ね。じい様の代理人とし
As
て
your grandfather's
そ
representative,
の
so she
妄
was
想
to
の
take the
中の
name of
魔
the
女
witch
の
from
名
his
を名乗るこ
delusions.
とを許されたとか。
そうじゃなくて、
Stupefaction? No, that's not what I meant.
今この
Right
六
now,
軒
there are a
島
total
に
of
は
18 people in
全
our
部で
Rokenjima.
18人いるの。
That one? I mean, we don't know Canon or Shannon's real name. They're both using pseudonyms, so like, one of them could be Beatrice, theoretically? But I feel like fucking Kinzo wouldn't really, that wouldn't make fucking sense with how Kinzo has been talking about Beatrice.
19人目が存
Do
在
you
す
think
る
there's
と
a
思う。
19th person? Are there really a whole 18 people on this island? I don't know, that being count my finger, it really did come out to 18 people.
19人目が存在
I
する
think
と
a
思う
19th person exists, you say? What exactly do you mean?
言葉通りの意味よ。
Just what I said.
マリアちゃんに
I
傘
think
を
the
貸し
person
た
who
人
let
物は
Maria that umbrella was
私
not
たち
one of us
18人の中に
18.
はいないらしい。なら19人目がいて、
Therefore, it's unreasonable to
そ
think
の
that
人
19th
物が
person
マリア
exists.
ちゃんに傘を
This
貸し
was
た
the
と
person
思
who
う
let
のが
Maria
ど
the
うじゃない？
umbrella.
ま
Well,
そうなりますね。
yes, I suppose.
ならその人物は今どこにいるの？
Then, where exactly is this person now?
少なくとも雨が降り出した瞬間には
At the very least, she must have been
閉め
on this island when it started raining.
そしてその後は
And since that time,
ど
the
んどん
weather
天
has
気が
become
悪化
progressively
して
worse, so taking
と
boat
ても
out would
船
be
なんか
pretty
出
much
せない状
impossible.
態となればその
In
人
that
物
case,
は
that
まだ
person must
島
still
の
be on the
中
island
に
hiding
いて
from the rain somewhere.
どこかで雨宿りをしていなくてはならない。
You know, thinking about it, I guess now we have a reason why if someone came up to no, wait, that doesn't make sense. I was thinking about it like, okay, so if someone actually did give the umbrella to Maria, then now yeah, they have a reason to lie if they also gave that that letter. But then Maria would just say it was that person. So, huh. The only reason Maria wouldn't is if she was like owed by them not to, but I don't feel like if any of the people here said they were actually Beatrice in disguise, Maria would just believe it
私たち誰の目にも触れずね
without being spotted by any of us.
確かに。
Suddenly,
俺たち
all of
は
us have been
屋
rambling,
敷や
prowling
ゲストハウスの
around
中
all
を
the
勝手
mansion,
に
the
う
guest
つ回
house,
って
but
ま
no
す
one
か
has
ら
bumped into a 19th
誰も
person.
19人目なんかには会ってないわけですよね。
And
でも
so,
まあ
this is a huge
これ
island.
だけの広さのある島ですし、屋敷やゲストハウス以外に雨宿りできるところだってあるのかも。
Must be some other place to hide from the rain outside the mansion and the guest house. About this time, I began to realize what direction Kari-san's doubts were taking us in. Kari-san was denying that a 19th person existed. Beatrice was one of us 18. In other words, she thought that someone we all knew well was using her name. If Beatrice really was as you described herself, this person would definitely be the most honored of guests. Most honored confidant trusted by grandfather. There's no way that grandfather wouldn't give that kind of person a warm reception. She surely would have been ushered into the mansion. However, we haven't seen anyone. Wait a second, is this line of reading a little bit hasty? Yes, no one spotted them, but that doesn't mean you can deny the possibility that 19th person exists, right? Maybe for some reason the land on the island South have been hiding ever since. It's what they call the devil's proof. Eh? These are proof that something exists. This creature appears in front of us and says hi, then everything is resolved. It's impossible that if there is no 19th person. But it's impossible that there is no 19th person, rather. Yes. Alikun, your way of reasoning isn't bad. In the current situation, there's not enough information to either accept that a 19th person exists or deny it. But if you go over the chessboard thinking of it that way, we're nearly sure that the existence of a 19th person is impossible. Over a chessboard was one of Kairi-san's favorite phrases. I've also been influenced by the words and used them myself from time to time. When you got stuck trying to find a movement in chess or shogi, flipping the board over and looking at everything from your opponent's standpoint, you can often see a strategy that will give you an upper hand. Aside from that, you need to think by putting yourself in your opponent's shoes. Okay. Let's say that 19th person called Beatrice actually exists. Okay. That person must have managed, without being seen by anyone, to suddenly arrive in this island and remain hidden since then. As Bowser said, it's a big place. Wouldn't it exactly be impossible? They had some reason for this, yes. I mean, they would have made themselves into a massive fucking target. With this letter, they've made themselves into a massive target, so they always knew they would be giving it. Yeah, they've got reason to stay hidden. In that case, why did they literally appear for Maria and hand her the letter? Because Maria has no fucking stake in anything. Like, of all the people on this island, even including Battler, Maria doesn't really have a stake in the inheritance. Maria also innately trusts Beatrice. Has no reason to rat them out or anything. So, probably the best person. And Maria wouldn't keep the letter hidden by themselves. Like, and give them to anyone else and they might not show the letter to everyone. It really was a contradiction. They had some reason for hiding themselves. They should have stayed hidden the whole time, but they appeared openly in front of Maria. Well, wait, Maria even said it. Did she say she had been made a messenger? Maria was youngest and looked the most innocent. Why would they need a messenger? If they just want a letter delivered to the family conscience, they could have mailed it. And who would have received it? One of the servants, theoretically, which means Beatrice doesn't trust any of the servants, I guess. Not to each of the 4 siblings, they would be unable to ignore it. I don't know about that, because the epitaph is meant to be a challenge to everyone. It would kind of be wrong to hide it like that. It's only for them to carry it themselves and secretly hand it over. That really does sound pretty weird. So, they're sincere then. Assuming Beatrice is real, the challenge must be sincere, and they don't send it to just the siblings because it's not a challenge meant for just the siblings. It's meant for anyone to take.
ベアトリーチェが存
In the
在し
first
てい
place, if
て
Beatrice existed,
その
and she
存
wanted
在
her
をアピ
presence
ール
known
し
to
たい
everyone,
な
then
ら
she could have just
み
openly
んな
present
の前
herself
に
to all
堂
of
々
us.
と姿を現せばいいだけの話なのに現れ
It's like that
ず
she chose a vague method of
マリア
appearing
ちゃん
through a
とい
little
う
girl
小さ
called
な
Maria
子を
Chan,
通して
only gave us
お
an
ぼろげな輪
indistinct
郭だけで
impression
そ
of
の
who she
存在を主
is.
張しようとする曖昧さ矛盾
Contradiction.
もっと考えて
Let's go a little deeper, shall we? Okay.
マリアちゃんの前に
If she
姿を
appeared from
現
Maria
し
Chan,
19
trying to
人
give
目
us
の
an impression
存在を
that the
印
night
象
super
づける
existed,
という
and
こ
yet
と今この瞬間も
she still hasn't appeared before,
私
since
たち
hiding
の
somewhere
前
at
に
this very
姿を
moment.
現さず隠れ続けている点これらの矛盾
The contradiction between these,
これを念頭に置いた上で
Keep in mind and
チェ
keep
ス
them
盤
over
を
the
ひっくり
chessboard.
返すのつまり
in other words,
19人
the
目の
question
人
is,
物としてベ
why
アト
a
リーチ
person
ェ
want
が
to give
い
the
る
impression that
と印
Beatrice
象づ
exists
けたい
as
人
a 19th
物の
person?
目論みは何かよ
姿を隠したい人物
This
な
person
ら
wanted to hide,
その
and
存
they
在
wouldn't
を
have
アピ
made
ー
their
ルす
presence
るわけが
known.
ないそして
If they wanted to show themselves, they wouldn't have used the roundabout approach of entrusting
手
someone with a
紙を
letter.
託すなんて遠回しをするわけがない
If there was a message that had to be delivered, though, like, okay, let's play under the assumption that, let's play under two assumptions, okay? One, Beatrice is an actual fucking witch. Okay. Then she has to follow the contract. She has to reveal after the contract was broken that this happened. It's her duty. She's bound by magic, okay? Fine. Understand. Or Beatrice is a normal person. Then she still has to reveal it, but in this case, if she's supposed to be a mysterious backer, she might not really be allowed or should show herself. So she has to give the letter in some other way, and it still has to show to everyone and not just to the siblings. It's not entirely impossible, but it really begs the question of why the fuck would she be hiding still? Like, Kinzo likes her, obviously. So if she was real, then wouldn't she like go to Kinzo and be like, Kinzo, hide me away or something? Why would she willingly fucking like go hide in the rain under like a rock or something? Like, why would she do that?
ってことは
Which means
簡単よ
it's simple.
ベアトリーチェは
Beatrice is one of
18
the
人の中にいるのよだからこそ
That's why
18
they're
人以
creating the
外の
illusion
人
that
物
there's
が存
someone
在するような
outside the
幻想を作り出しているのよ
18.
これ見よがしの
Proposition of a
19人目のアピ
19th
ー
person.
ルそれで得をする
The
のは
person caught in this would not
姿を潜め
be
た
some
19
19th
人目
person
じゃない
hiding. She likes the Ray BB easy clips. I doubt that's the case.
すでにいる18人
People
の
can
方
like the
なの
rain, but not a lot of people like being in it all the time. It would be one of the original 18
もちろ
people.
んこ
Of
の
course, this
推理はあなた
reasoning
だ
is full
け
of hoes. Yes, it
いく
is.
つかの前提がひっくり
Turn
返る
over
だ
even
け
a few of its
です
premises,
ぐ
it
に
was
崩
simply
れ
far
る脆い
apart.
ものだけど私はほぼ間違いな
I
い
think
と
it
見
is
て
almost
る
certainly correct. This is clearly starting to sound pretty creepy. We'll let Maria the umbrella and hand her the letter. All the 18 have been ruled out. Yet Beatrice was hidden amongst these 18. This person planning hiding the true form pretending to be Beatrice.
マリアちゃんの自作自演も疑ったんだけど
I also
文章の内容が
suspected
非
that it
常
might be
に
Maria
手が
Chan
込ん
play
でて
acting. Perhaps the message was extremely complicated. It's hard to think that Maria Chan herself prepared it.
でもマ
However,
リ
I
アちゃん
cannot
が
possibly
何
that
者
Maria
か
Chan
と
is
共謀して
working
いる可
together
能
with
性も
someone.
否定できないわ
Wait a second. Maria's a
マリアは
9-year-old
9歳の
kid.
お子様だぜ誰と何
How
を共謀
could
す
you
るってんだ
suspect her
よ
playing in with who?
しかも
And what about her
愚直で真
serious,
面目で
too honest, and
素直
obedient
な
character?
勝負だぜ
Yeah, I'm with Bowser here. What are you getting at?
ええ
Yes, I understand
私も
what
マ
kind
リ
of
アちゃ
person
んの
Maria
性分
Chan
はよ
is.
く理解しているわでも
I
だか
think
ら
that's
こそあ
exactly
り
why
え
it's
ると思
possible.
う魔女に
The
憧
girl's
れ
a dream we looks
そ
up
の
to
存
and
在
blindly
を
accepts
盲
the
信し
existence
て
of
いる夢
witches.
見がちな少女そこに
The
ベア
person
ト
I'm
リ
hearing
ーチェ
from
と
first
名
said
乗
they
る
were the
人
witch
物が
Beatrice.
現れて
Maria
魔女
Chan
だ
would
と
be
名乗ったら
the Labbies would just
彼
swat up,
女
I
はそ
think.
れを大喜びで鵜呑みにして信じるんじゃないかしら
No, I don't think so. Like, if fucking... Look. Kyrie, if Bowser came up to Maria and said, yeah, I'm the witch Beatrice. Like, no. He'd have to give a reason why, or something of the matter. Like, they'd have to have a decently... Actually, I just thought about it, like... Theoretically, under the... Since everyone was fucking horrible and no one checked on Maria Chan for quite a while, an extended conversation isn't out of the question. But the thing is, if there was someone else, if one of the 18 people came up to Maria, there'd have to be some kind of proof, right? And it can be as simple as a wet umbrella. Like, it actually is that simple. If there's someone with an umbrella that's wet or has some clothes that are wet, then they're Beatrice, right?
つまりあの肖像画のごついドレスを着て変装すれば
They're saying that if someone disguised as wearing that fancy dress in portrait, tricking Maria wouldn't be that hard.
その論法になっ
Of
ちゃう
course,
と
though, that reasoning always wouldn't become
私
the
たち
primary
女性陣
suspect.
はみんな疑われちゃうことになるんだけどね。とにかく
Anyway, who did
マリ
Maria
アちゃん
Chan
が何者
encounter?
に出会ったのか。
It must be, like, if Kyrie is right, then it has to be the case that if she's right and there's Beatrice is actually one of the 18, then there's gotta be some proof around. And it shouldn't be hard to find. There's only so many places you could hide an umbrella, after all.
それの詳細を聞くことがこの謎を
Anyway,
解く
asking her the
一番にして
details of that would be our best
最も
chance
身
and
近
closest
な
key to
鍵なの
solving this riddle.
しかしその鍵
That
は
key hasn't been
少女の
stoppingly
心の奥にかたくなに閉ざされてしまった
instantly closed. What? Close on
みんな
inside
が
heart.
頭ごなしに魔女の存在を否定し
Everyone denied the existence of the witch, but unless her and Barra asked her with too many questions about who Beatrice actually was.
マリアちゃんは当分大人には心を開かないでしょうね。
Mary Chan probably won't open her heart to the adults right now. This is fun. I'm happy having a discussion like this. This is actually really fun. I'm loving it. The dim hall in front of the portraits of Beatrice. Maria was sobbing. Oh. Oh, Maria, I'm so sorry. That absolutely no one believes you. It's sad.
No one believes I met you.
I
showed them the letter you gave me. They still don't believe me.
とにかく
Anyway,
鍵はマリアちゃんが握って
Maria
る
Chan's
わ。
holding the key.
ベアトリーチェが
Either
18
whether
人
Beatrice is
の
one of
中
the
にいるの
18
か
people or a
19人目な
19th
のか
person.
それを知る鍵をね。
Someone give her a hug. Not you, Rosa. Definitely not Rosa.
マリアは頑固だぜ。
Maria's stubborn, you know?
あいつへそを曲げるとなかなか機嫌を直さないからな。
How do you make you feel better? Now you're wondering how the logic tool is introduced here will affect your theorizing and trails. Rush, why did you bring this up? Now my brain's gonna fucking start imploding. I don't want to think this much. Stop!
大人の私より
Can I think there's a high
子供の
probability
バ
a
トラ君
kid
の方
like
が
you
機
cheering
嫌を
up
直
them
せる
don't
確
like
率は
me.
高そうよ。彼女の機嫌が直ったら
After
聞いて
she
みて。
feels better, try asking her.
遺産分配がどうのこうのって話には関心ないけど、
I don't know you don't care about this back and forth of the distribution of the inheritance.
こんな王道洋館ミステリーみたいなシチ
But
ュエー
don't
シ
you
ョン
think
に
this
は
classic
ワク
Western
ワク
mansion
しちゃう
mystery
ね。
situation is exciting?
マリアちゃんに手紙を渡した人物は一体誰なのか。
Who in the world is this person who gave Maria Chan the letter?
知的好奇心がうずくわ。
Makes me my intellectual curiosity tingle.
うんざりするような金の話に付き合わされてもワクワク
Even
と
while being made to sit through those boring money talks, you can call it exciting? Really hard tough.
大人はすげえや。
Oh, sure, something else. I shrugged, exasperated. Then I had a realization. I noticed the dejection I was feeling as I had overheard my parents' turbulent discussion. Probably trying to turn my mood around. At least managed to make me feel good enough to hurl abuse. This was my real mother, so I never felt calling her mom. It made me think she's a real adult. Ah, fuck! Sorry, friend called me just then. I fucking got... Oh, shit! Got a bit panicked there.
Oh, Gakidomo!
Hey, Rats! So this is where you were. Gary, really took your time fixing up your makeup, didn't you? Now I know, stop wearing it too. I'm sorry. Women's makeup takes a long time. So, how's the adjustment been without me? I'm sure everything was all peace and harmony. Carrie-san poked the weak spot under my arm with her elbow. Decided to take a break to cool our heads a little. Looks like it'll last all night. I could cry. His way of talking hadn't changed, but he couldn't hide his fatigue. I couldn't say I was sympathetic, but he looked pitiful compared to his normal, energetic self. Still, that range is awful. I don't want to go back to the guest house. Looks like Natsu-Nisan made preparations to spend the night here in the mansion. But it will do. You don't need to think about that until you're done, right?
部屋に戻る体力もなくなってたら、その時はお世話になりましょうよ。
If you want enough energy to head back to her room, then we can let them take care of us. You're right. We can think about it later. Oh, you Battler. Bitch boy. How you doing, bitch boy? Why do I feel like he would call his son bitch boy? I don't know, but I'm right there. I say to just get in the way. I'll be nice and go back. Okay. Will you be back soon? I don't know. Be lonely to head back by myself. I'll head back with the rest of the kids as a group. Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you too. That'd be good. So, Battler.
won't just be going to sleep that easily, right?
多分いとこたちとおしゃべりしてるだろうからな。
Yeah, I'll probably be talking up with cousins.
夜更かししそうな気配はあるぜ。
Be up all night.
それがどうかしたのかよ。
Is there a problem with that?
そうか。
Okay.
もし
If when the discussion is over, you are still awake, I want to have a little talk as a family.
ちょいと家族でしたい話があるんだ。
なんだよ。
What?
柄にもねえな。
That doesn't sound like you. Apparently, Kairi-san was thinking the same thing. What are you talking about? Bitch boy, what the fuck are you on about? Get the fuck out of my face. That's what she really is thinking. She's a bit too kind not to say treat to his face, sadly. I would fucking pay to see him get called bitch boy. Does everyone call him a bitch boy? I am not mature. She asked him in a small voice. It's like Kairi-san didn't have a clue what Dad was talking about either.
キリエにも聞いてもらいたい話だ。
I want to talk to you about it as well.
後で話すから、今は聞くな。
I'll tell you later, so don't ask now.
頼む。
Please. BB, stop tempting you to beam. Never! I don't think that there's anyone who ignores the family as much as this old bastard. I'm playing a very dangerous game right now. What? Ow! This is the guy that was asking us to have a talk as a family. Both Kairi-san and I couldn't help but get wide-eyed.
そうビビった顔すんなよ。
Don't make that scared-looking face. I'm the one that should be scared.
何しろ。
I mean, at that point, he swallowed his words for an instant. I remember Dad being the kind of person to artificially drum up suspense.
気持ち悪いぜ親父。
You're freaking me out, Dad.
今家族は全員揃ってるじゃねえかよ。
You got your family all right here, right
手
now.
ぶらずに言えよ。
Quit being around the bush and spit it out.
俺は多分
Probably
殺される
and
だ
get
ろうな。
murdered tonight. Oh! Because you already have one bitch point, you don't need more. What else could BB stand? Fuck you! It's Bob Bob! There's a huge crash of thunder. This has been really close. That expression, brightly illuminated by lightning, burned into my eyes. Dad's face, which always looked so sure of itself, and which always wore a daunting expression. As for some reason that I couldn't explain, strangely frail. Worn out that he looked like a different person.
Huh?
What? What are you talking about? That doesn't sound like you.
同感よ。
I agree.
どうしたの
What happened?
急
You
に
look
弱
so
気ね
timid all of a sudden.
あなたらしくもない。
It's not like you.
俺も化粧直しに行ってくる。
I'm gonna fix up my makeup.
ついてくんなよ。
Don't follow me. Dad turned away weakly. After that, Kairi-san and I were left, still wide-eyed.
なんだってんだ。
What the hell was that?
今夜殺さ
Did
れ
you
る
get murdered tonight?
まさか。
You only got
あの
mysterious
妙な手
letter
紙のせい
scared
で
him.
親父ビビっちまったのかは連続殺人者の
Have
映
you
画
been
の
watching too many
見過ぎ
serial
だ
murder
ぜ。
movies? Kairi-san didn't answer my lighthearted words and continued to stare at my dad disappearing back.
バトラ君はルドルフさんに今話せと言ったら話さず立ち去った。
Balakun, when you told Rudo-san to talk about it, he left without telling us anything. Eh?
みんなに話すことがあ
Even
る
though
と
he
言い出
said that he had
しな
something
が
to say to
ら
everyone,
答えなかった。
didn't answer you.
どうして？
Why?
チェス盤をひっくり返す。
Flip over the chessboard,
すると
and what did you see?
は
話すと言っておきながら話せない矛盾。
There's a contradiction that he's said he wanted to talk to you about us, but then couldn't.
親父側から見ると
Do you see anything by looking from
何か
Dad's
見えてきますか
perspective?
ええ、見えるわよ。
Yes, I can see something.
話したいことがある。
He wants to talk about
でも自
something.
分から言い出す
However,
勇
he
気
doesn't
が
have the
ない
courage to bring it up.
だから追ってきて俺に話しかけて聞き出してくれが正解
So he
ね。
actually means, in that case, chase after me, talk to me, and question it out of me.
ついてくるなも逆の意味よ。
He also means the opposite when he says, don't follow me.
ついてきて俺を
He
問い
actually
詰め
means
て
follow
く
me
れ
and force
が
me the
正
answer.
解。まったく甘えん坊
Honestly,
さん
what
だ
a
から。
spoiled little child he is.
いや
What?
そういう推
Are
理
you
いいんす
sure
か
that theory is okay?
そんなんめちゃく
That's
ちゃ
a, it's a bit fucking ridiculous, I'll be frank.
名探偵や名刑事が
Great detectives deduce the
男女
emotions
の気
feeling
持ちや
between men and
心を
women.
推理できる？できないでしょ？異性の気持ちを探るのは何次元のトリックを暴くよりはるかに高度な技術なのよ。
That can't be. They can't, right? Figuring out the feelings of the opposite sex is even more advanced art than exposing tricks in difficult crime cases. Are you a fucking detective?
私に言わせれば
If you ask me,
名
Romance
作
novels are
推
much
理
deeper
小
mysteries
説よ
than
り
masterpiece
恋愛
mystery
小説
novels.
の方がよっぽど難解なミステリーなんだから。
I
はあ
I see.
そういうもんすかね。
私はあの甘えん坊さんと一緒にいるわ。
I'll be with that spoiled little
普段は
child.
虚勢を張ってるけ
Normally
ど
loves to act tough, but tonight he's
今夜は
completely
かな
tired
りの
out
激
from that
論で
heated
疲れ切って
discussion.
誰かに寄りかかりたい
Probably
気持
wants
ちな
someone
ん
to
でし
lean
ょう
on
ね。
at that moment.
それに応えるのがパートナーの役目よ。
Every starting that need is the duty of his partner.
はあ
Ah,
そりゃお熱いこと
sounds
で。
passionate.
じゃあ
Then
う
I'll
ち
leave
の
the
ク
old
ソ親
bastard
父
in
の
your
世話を
hands.
よろしく頼みますよ。
ええ。
Yes,
任せておい
leave
て。
it to me. As Kairi-san departed, I called out to her.
え？
Huh?
何？
What?
いや
I want to say
ありがとうって。
thanks.
おかげで
You see, my gloomy
憂
mood
鬱
has
な
cleared
気
up a
分が
lot.
だいぶ晴れたぜ。
ならよかった。
That's good.
Communicationは大
Communication
事
is
ね。
important. Branching with a wink, Kairi-san followed out her dad. Natsuki could be found in the dimly lit hallway. Now and then the thunder would crash, but this had no effect on Natsuki's expression. Her expression was completely worn out. The discussion that had just taken place between the relatives in the dining hall was screaming itself inside Natsuki's mind. Beatrice had proclaimed that in addition to the goat, the headship and all the assets of the Ushiguro Miya family would be given to the person who could solve the riddle. In other words, she planned to undermine the absolute guarantee that Cross, as the older brother, had to succeed the family head. Originally, the other siblings had absolutely no chance to succeed the head. To them, this proposal by Beatrice was extremely desirable. I'm not jiggling the mic! Fuck, it's my body, I'm moving it! Even without playing clumsy detective games, she knew that this so-called 19-person Beatrice couldn't exist. This was a message employing official character called Beatrice as a messenger. It may as well have been written by Kinzo's own handwriting. It proves that Kinzo remained something neutral as the letter's authenticity. Similarly, ignoring these reckless claims that he shouldn't be able to ignore, had given up the head to ring. Sure, Kinzo had worthily admitted that the letter had its own message. Most likely, one of the servants had given Maria the letter. He had probably worked out an elaborate plan with the dress from the portrait we prepared. Someone, probably Shannon, would be made to wear it and deliver the letter in the umbrella. Having that, he could make it seem like which portrait actually existed. Now, if anything, that is why he'd be certain that Kinzo was behind all this. I know you guys haven't seen Kinzo fucking freak out about Beatrice, but like, you know, knowing that from our perspective as the reader, it's like, yeah, no, I don't. Motherfucker would not do that to make a fake Beatrice, essentially. In that case, it was just as if Kinzo had butted in on the siblings' private discussion. And by announcing that he would give everything to the person who could solve the riddle, Kinzo had weakened Cross's overwhelming advantage. Now it was certain. Kinzo had listened in on the siblings' discussion in the parlor that day. I mean, he did, yeah. So he had known how Cross had started off the attack by the other three. And to make the sales battle go back into balance, he sent out a strange letter which befitted the other three. Eva and Rudolph had dragged Rosa in, who had a weak position among the siblings of her age, and were trying once again to overwhelm Cross 3-on-1 and push through their crazy reasoning. And so they resumed what had once been nearly a side conflict and were repeatedly pressing Cross to pay them a large amount of money. Now, with the advance payment, which had been denied once already, was being brought up again under the terms that all seemed to guarantee Cross the section of the family head. Of course, even without the story about the hidden gold, the Ishiro-Miya family's store of wealth was vast. Just the store was worth more than enough by itself. Even if that hidden gold was buried forever along with Kinzo's death, there would be more than enough to satisfy. Therefore, even if they had no interest in gold itself, there would be the lifelong fear that, on the off chance that someone found the gold, that person would be guaranteed the position of family head. This kind of Achilles heel would definitely be taken advantage of by someone sooner or later. The only person with this fatal weakness was the successor to the head, Kraus. The other siblings had found, no, they had been told by Kinzo, that something only Cross could lose, and they had thoroughly taken advantage of that. Natsuki, as Kraus' only ally in this painful position, and as his wife, had believed she was fighting alongside him. They would try and point out to him that the existence of gold itself was a farce and there was no need for him to compromise. Kraus always told Natsuki, and told all of the siblings, had always said the hidden gold was nothing more than fiction created by Kinzo. Therefore, Natsuki believed that, as his wife, on that foundation, supported her husband. Yet words would not reach him. Even though she was fighting so hard and leaning all her strength, he needed to fight by himself and try and compromise with the other three siblings. Wondering why she could not be of any use to him, Natsuki felt sorrow, shame, and then anger. If it had happened when everyone decided to try breaking the haste, Natsuki had flared up against Cross. Rage, she had asked why she could not be useful to him. He had told her that he wanted to talk about something and invited her into one of his private rooms, which she was normally not allowed to enter. The room had been sealed with a heavy-looking padlock, and just looking at it had made her feel uncomfortable. There's no reason to worry about whether those three or even this is a person who calls themselves Beatrice says. After all, the gold is just a bruise created by father. There's always something that could actually be found. It is set in stone that you will be successful to the family. What are you afraid of? Kraus removed the padlock on the door. Then motioned for Natsuki to enter. Enter. What? Oh, what is this? Something I want to show you. I've never shown it to you before. Is it a single piece of gold? Come on. Natsuki timidly opened the door with a dubious expression on her face. It was pitch black. She searched for a switch to turn on the lights, but since it was the first time in the room, she didn't know where it was. Kraus entered behind her, pushing her in, and closed the door before making an attempt to turn on the lights. The two were swallowed up by the darkness. Only the sound of Kraus locking the door rang out throughout the dark. What? What are you doing? The lights! I am turning it on now. Wait. True to his words, Kraus put a switch on the wall, and a flinger light turned on and lit up the room. What is? Natsuki had her breath taken away. The room had no windows, and at a glance it appeared to be empty. In the middle room, a small round table had been set. The lights brightened only that table, as if they were leading the part in a play. Laid on the table was a red tablecloth with elaborate dyeing covered with dust. Now that something about the size of a grown man's arm had been set down. That something took Natsuki's breath away. A single gold bar. Oh fuck, it's real. Oh fuck, it's real. It's a single ingot of incredible purity. Thus, no one would have believed in the legend of the gold. It was an ingot of solid gold. Even the faint light is sparkled with a noble and dignified gold glint. This is not a proper ingot. Don't even know whether it was cast inside or outside the country. Hey, what the fuck have you used that many save slots? What the fuck? I'm BB, bitch! He's a high level skill to make the purest of solid gold ingots. In order to verify the purity, it is stamped out of the original foundry and the name of the bank that guaranteed it printed on the gold. However, this ingot did not have that kind of seal. This mysterious bar came from an unknown foundry. Look here. There's nothing to be afraid of. Just a bar of gold. Natsui, following tries a word, timidly approached the ingot. Right here. Krause pointed at the surface of the ingot. Natsui concentrated on that section. Oh, it's like... It's like chipped? There was oh, no. Okay. I'm not talking about this little section here where it's like... It chipped. Right there was a thin imprint of the one-winged eagle crest. Natsui's breath was taking away once again. That's right. It's the legendary ingot that Dad said he received from the witch. The president of Maruso witnessed it was just like a random take back with him. That gained the trust of the fixtures of the business world. I had to use all possible means to find it. Or the other siblings could. How could? Then, that's your father's gold is... It actually exists. The gold that Ushiromiya Kinzo received from Beatrice actually exists. How could? How could it really exist? A very good question. Like, very fucking good question, admittedly, because holy fucking shit, ducks. 10 tons of that shit. Natsui was shocked. Guys always said that Kinzo's gold was just fabrication. She had believed it as his wife. However, the reality was different. He held the different proof and had been more certain than any of the other siblings that the legend of the gold was true. Because of this, Krause was deeply frightened of the possibility that someone other than himself would find the gold that he failed to find, costing him everything. But to Natsui, the truth was more than enough to split open her heart. She had thought that, as Krause's wife, she would be his closest confidant, which was why she had been selflessly supporting him. Yet he had hidden this fact from her until today. Why? Have I been so undeserving of your trust? I didn't mean it like that. It was only that there was no need to mention it. Is that a wife? Means to you? Calm down. Coming passion easily is one of your bad habits. You're the one who's making me like that, aren't you? I've been 20 years away ever since I married into this family. You're saying you threw away the family I was born into and offering up my heart and body to serve you. And in return, I get this? How could you? Krause grimaced, looking annoyed. His action effectively communicated how much he disliked this part of Natsui. I don't think I can be used to you anymore. And this is fine. That's fine. I can resolve the problems between the siblings by myself. I don't need your help. That's wrong! Ushiromiya family's problem. It's true that I'm not buried out the family crest imprint on my body. And I'm still your wife! Oh, is it actually just that? Is it actually just that? Like, every one of the females is supposed to get it on their body and not on, like, their Well, no, because Jessica doesn't have it on her body. Or is that because Jessica isn't of age? That's why she doesn't have it on her body. Shannon, are you of age? You know, I don't think I would like the answer to that question, actually. And so, are you saying I'm not qualified to help you? Are you? Never let chose not involve you out of consideration for you. Saturday 16, baby. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's why I was fucking panicking, because this would be fucking bad. Let's not go any further. We'll only worsen your headaches. Take a rest for today. It's nothing to deal with the siblings' problems. It has nothing to do with you. That is all. Well, fuck. Dull headache tormented Natsui. No matter what medicine she took, no matter what sense she burned, it wouldn't heal. On the other hand, by standing here alone, dimly in a corridor, her head filled with the sound of the rain, she felt like the pain had softened a little. I may have been Natsui, but I was not Ushiro Miya Natsui. Oh, okay. I guess we're going with the character shit now. Okay. Denigrated as being sorry she's wife, verbally abused for not even being able to take care of that. Even so, I tried to properly perform the duties of wife. I have been rejected even by my husband. And my best raising my daughters, though, was the last job left to me. However, my anger and sadness having no place to go caused me to subconsciously strain the relationship too. As I've been excessively stricken in Jessica's education, I've been thoroughly disliked by her. Jessica despised me for not being interested in anything but grades. There is no longer anything I can do for the Ishiro Miya family. Please don't kill yourself. No, that's no good. Even so, I must help my husband dislodge the schemes of the other greedy siblings. The head won't be around much longer. Once he crowds, we succeed the head. The next successor will be Jessica. Strictly speaking, the man who enters the family and marries Jessica will become the next head. It all comes to the same thing. I have to make Jessica an excellent successor who everyone will accept as worthy to take over the Ushiro Miya family. He has become that greedy Ushiro Miya Eva, who surely be continually plotting to find some fault with the main family. If all goes as she plans, she will be dragged down from the succession, George in her place. It's regrettable, George is a man, and even more, he has matured as a person. No, he's just a piece of shit now, too. If you compare him to Jessica, who's right in the middle of her rebellious period and whose grades are below average, you can see at a glance who is more fit to succeed the head. In order to secure Jessica's position, I need to turn her into an excellent person. In doing that, I want to find her an excellent husband worthy of being an excellent person she will become. A humble man who will truly accept Jessica and stay with her through all of life's joys and sorrows. Oh. Was that not you trying to entrust your daughter with feeling some desire of her own? Yeah. Yeah, you wanted to live vicariously through your daughter. Fucking sucks, mate. Natsuki thought back to the days when she'd had no choice but to marry into the Ushiro Miya family because of that unavoidable fate. Wait, what? Try to block out her memory. No, please, explain. She had consciously forgotten that. In actively tender life, she had begun to as Ushiro Miya Natsui. And this was the new life she had built. But it felt like, just now, all that had been casually rejected. How should I think of my life? I don't know. Natsui helps you rest her head against the glass of the window. The glass, cooled by the raindrops being against it, was somehow refreshing, and even though it had no emotions, everything seemed to be the only thing that could understand Natsui. Even if someone showed up there and then and saw her like this, Natsui had no intention of caring in the least. She found herself caring. It was her beloved daughter. Oh, no. Oh! It's you, Mom. What the heck are you doing here? You were a ghost. Just like always, your words were rough and not at all like a girl's. And seemingly, words of rebuke rose to Natsui's throat. However, they did so only weakly, and she was only able to prevent them from escaping her lips. Jessica. I'm sorry. Your mother has an awful headache. Please leave me be. Oh! Jessica was more than slightly disconcerted by the first sight ever of feebleness from her mother. Who knows? She had been filled with contempt for all their parents, including her mother. Now, the slightest bit of that feeling remained. Not the slightest bit of that feeling remained. All in white by her mother's completely exhausted face. In its place, the words that George had told her flowed back up in her mind. The parents are doing their best in their own way. They're supporting their family, so they can't afford to keep everything pleasant and have a heavy responsibility to fight. Couldn't her mother have been standing around that dimly lit hallway because no one tried to understand that? Jessica didn't like her mother. She had no instinct to give her mother words of kindness just because she looked a little frail. Therefore, in order to give those words regardless, she had to clench both her fists and wrench the words out from the depths of her heart. It looks like you were really having your hands full with that, discussion. It has nothing to do with you. Please go somewhere else. Is your headache back too? Should I get some medicine? You don't have to trouble yourself. Please, leave me by myself. Natsuki was not being cold to her. Just wanted her daughter far from her so she could avoid subjecting her to her short temper. There's no chance that her intentions would reach Jessica. Okay. Jessica hung her head, looking sad. I mean, that expression not she realized Jessica was trying to muster up the strength to be kind to her mother. She gave her head a small shake to drive away her own unkind feelings. Then I'll leave. I'll be with the other cousins so I don't get in the way of the adults. Then I'll see ya. Wait. She called Jessica out to make her desolate exit to a stop. Oh, what? Thank you for being considerate. It isn't good for me to sleep and leave you alone. Don't talk like that, you're bringing bad luck. Apologize for worrying. I apologize for worrying you. Oh, all right now. I think carrying along with such a feeble expression actually make your daughter feel more uncomfortable. Thinking this, Natsuki left Jessica with words of gratitude and made to depart. This time it was Jessica who called out to her mother's back. Natsuki stopped, turned around, and asked what she wanted. But Jessica herself didn't know why she had stopped her mother. And for a while, she muttered herself with a slightly forced smile. She hesitated on what to say. She was poking around in her pocket when her hand touched something and she took it out. Hey, Mom! I was given a charm today. What was it? A charm against magic? I'm pretty sure that you were supposed to hang it from your doorknob, was it? I can feel this being important later for figuring out where someone was. I forget. There's no reason for me to have it, though, so, I'm giving it to you. It was a scorpion charm that Maria had given her by the beach that day. Although she had heard of its various effects on Maria, right now Jessica's mind was blank, and it was all she could do to say even that much. Then her mother probably wouldn't accept the charm anyway. Jessica had immediately drawn back the hand offering to her. When Natsuki came back and took hold of that hand, she was extremely surprised. Natsui, Natsui, you're fucking stupid, but you got a decent heart. What is this?
何かの景品？
Some kind of giveaway? Well, I think it's something like that.
私も多分そうだろうと思ってるけどよ。こんなおもちゃみたいなおもちゃ
I guess you can't expect an event from the charm that looks that way.
期待できねえよな。
My mother took the scorpion charm from her grip.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
大切にします。
I'll take good care of it.
ジェシカには今度、
I'm soon in exchange I'll give you a charm that was important to me when I was a child.
代わりにあげましょう。
It's not like that's why I gave it to you.
渡すんじゃないぜ。でもまあどうしてもって言うなら。
But, well, you really say so?
では、私はもう休み
Then
ます。
I will rest for now.
頭痛がひどいので。
My headache is
ジ
awful.
ェシカもあまり夜更かしをしすぎないように。
Sure.
Ashley put the charm in her pocket and turned away. She then disappeared into the dark hall.
やっぱり明日も丸一日
Looks like the weather
こ
will
んな
be
天気
like
みた
this
いだ
all day
ね。
tomorrow after all.
やれやれ。
Damn. I
今
believe
日
it
の
was
日
dry
中
out
は嘘
earlier.
のようだぜ。
George, Aniki, and I were killing time in front of the parlor television. At that point, Jessica returned. Her face was still blank, but it looked like she had calmed down low since she had left.
マリアはまだ肖像画前？
Is Maria still in front of the portrait?
いや、
Nope.
さっき戻って
Just
きて
came back and she's sleeping over there on the
今は
sofa.
そっちのソファーで寝てるぜ。マリアにはもう遅い時間だもんな。
It's getting pretty late for her. The clock was a little past 10 p.m. We were going to stay up all night. It was about time to head back to her room.
一応
My mom did prepare a room for us in the mansion,
部屋を用意
but
してくれたんだけどよ。どうする？
what do you want to do?
僕はゲス
I
ト
think
ハ
I'd
ウス
rather
に
head back
戻
to
り
the
たい
guest
から
house.
親たちの様子
In
を
my
見る
parents'
限
appearance, I think
り
it would be better if we weren't in the
僕たちは
mansion.
お屋敷にいない方がいいと思う。
Yeah.
俺も同感だぜ。
Second that.
子供は邪魔せず
Look,
引
they're
っ
telling
込
these
んで
kids
ろ
mind their
って
business.
感
Stay
じみて
out
え
of
だ
their
からな。
way.
おとなしくそうするさ。
Let's do that like good little boys and girls. I already discussed that. Auntie Rosa came into the parlor. She was looking all over restfully, trying to find
ロ
Maria.
ーザおばさん。
Auntie Rosa,
マリア
doing
な
for
ら
Maria. She's over there on the
そこのソファっ
sofa.
すよ。
ありがとう。
Thank you.
すっかり眠っちゃったわ
My,
ね。
she's out cold.
ベッドに移さないと
You。must move her to a bed.
よかったら僕がベッド
If
ま
you
で
would
背負っ
like,
ていきま
I
しょう
can
か。
carry you to your bed.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
助か
That
る
would be
わ。
wonderful.
ジョージ君たちはゲ
Will
スト
all
ハ
be
ウス
returned
に
to the
戻
guest
るの？
house?
それとも
Will you
夏
stay in the
日
room
姉
not
さんが用意してくれ
Chan
た
had
部屋に
prepared?
泊まるのかしら。
今話し合ってました。
We were just talking about that.
ゲストハウス
You
へ
decided to head
戻ろ
over
う
to
か
the
って
guest
話
house.
になったところです。
そう。
Really?
なら
I wonder if you mind
マリアも
if
一
you
緒
wouldn't
に
mind
して
taking
あ
Maria
げ
with
て
you.
もいいかしら。
She's totally gonna wake up
いと
on
こ
the
の
way
み
there,
んな
though.
と一緒の方がきっと安
I
心
think it
で
would
き
be
る
much
と
more
思う
comfortable
し
for her
ね
if。she's with our. I think she expresses some regret that the adults, herself included, had deeply hurt Maria's feelings. Oh, also, you fucking slapped her so hard she got onto the ground.
任してくださいよおばさん。
Leave it to us, Auntie.
何しろこっちにゃマリアをあやすことに関してはエキスパートがいるっすから
After all, we
ね。
do have an expert on comforting Maria with us.
それは僕の
Are
こ
you
と
talking
か
about me?
い？僕だけじ
I
ゃ
couldn't
無
do
理
it
だ
by
よ。
myself.
みんなでだよ。
We need everyone here, you know?
そうだぜ。
That's
バ
right.
トラだって
Father, were you the one who
マリア
hit
と
off with the
意気
Maria
投合
when
して
you
ふざけ
were
合って
messing
たじゃね
around
えかよ。
earlier? As you said that, Auntie Rosa
smiled, looking truly happy.
みんな
Thank you, everyone. Looks like our meeting will last until very late.
だいぶ遅くまでかかりそう。だから申し訳ないけどマリアをみんなにお願いするわ。
I have to leave Maria in your hands. Yeah, we're better hands than you, bitch. Hey, Maria, are you awake? Going back to the guest house. Maria muttered something instinctive as if answering, but then rolled over and fell back asleep. Looked as if she was sleeping deeply.
すっかり寝込んじゃったようだぜ。
She's really out cold.
起こすのは
You
悪い
have to
ね。
wake her up. Right, I'll carry her. Maria's body was much lighter than it looked. George Aniki picked her up and pulled her over his back. It was raining hard outside, and Aniki couldn't hold an umbrella and carry Maria at the same time. Looked like Auntie Rosa would come with us as far as the guest house to help out. However, when she heard Uncle Krause's voice call her, she had no choice but to return. Oh dear.
困ったわね。もう
I have to go back.
あ、
Is everyone
皆さん
returning to the
ゲ
guest
ストハウ
house?
スまでお戻りですか？
As he left the hallway to the entrance, the door to the servant room opened and Shan stepped out.
だいぶ暗くなっておりますの
I'm very
で、
dark, so allow me to guide
私
you.
がご案内させていただきます。ちょうどよかったわ、シャノ
Perfect
ちゃん。
timing, Shan.
ジョージ君がマリアを
George is
送っ
going
ていってく
to
れる
carry
の。
Maria there.
傘をさしてあげてく
Do
れ
you
ない
hold
か
an
しら。
umbrella for him?
はい、かし
Yes,
こまりました。
certainly. Shan brought umbrellas for each of us and a flashlight to guide the way. As you opened the front door, the downpour was quite terrific. Looked like we wouldn't have any spare time to take a pleasant walk and enjoy the nighttime rose garden.
兄貴重くねえか
Aniki, is she too heavy?
俺が背負うぜ
Want me to carry her?
大丈夫だよ。
It's alright.
マリアちゃんくら
I
い
can
背負
always
える
carry
よ。
Maria-chan. I'm
本当
truly
にあり
grateful.
がとうね。マリアをよろしくお願い。
Oh, let's take care of Maria.
わかりま
Right?
した。
Do we understand?
じゃあ
In that
お
case,
やす
good
み
night,
なさい
Auntie.
おばさん。それではお送りしてまいります。
I will see them over there and return here. Yes,
よろしく。
please. Auntie Rosa saw us off.
マリ
Maria,
ア、いつも
I'm sorry for
ごめん
everything.
ね。
Rosa, go to fucking therapy. Rosa's mumbling voice didn't reach the person in question, nor anyone else. It disappeared beneath the sound of the rain. After cutting through the raining rose garden, we arrived at the guest house.
俺がマリアを背負って
Only applied for
立
this
候
in
補
Maria
すりゃよか
carrier.
ったぜそうすりゃ傘を差してくれるシャノンちゃんのでっけえお胸を二の腕でたっぷり堪能できちゃ
And
っ
I've
ての
gotten
に
to
よ
rub Shannon's huge chest all over with my arm as she held an umbrella over me. Adler, you're sleeping outside tonight.
そんなつもりじゃないよ。誤
That's
解だよ。
not the purpose. It's a misunderstanding.
そうしないとジョージ様が濡れてしまうと思いまして。
I thought that if I didn't, George-sama would get all wet.
ほら、バカなこと言ってないで入る
Quit
ぜ。
babbling. Go in. After being nudged by Jessica, Shannon folded up her umbrella and went into the guest house.
お召し物を濡らしてしまった方はいらっしゃいませんか？
Damn it, Battler. Damn it, Battler, indeed.
タオルを用意いたします
Bring some
が。
towels if you'd like.
そこまで気を使わなくていいぜ
You don't need to worry about us that
あ
much.
りがとうよシャノンちゃん
Thanks,
そうだ。
Oh, yes.
僕たちはこれからトランプでもして少し遊ばないかって話なんだけど、よかったら少し一緒しないかい？
あれ？
Huh?
今日のシフト深夜
We have
勤
the
が
night shifts on today's schedule.
親族会議中
These
は
are special
特
scheduled
別
for
シ
the
フ
duration
ト
of
に
the
なって
family's
たと思いま
conference.
した。少し変更も出てるみたいなのでちょっと確認してきます。
I think there were a few changes, so I will go and check.
ああ
Wait,
わざわざ
you
屋
have to
敷に
go all the
戻
way
ら
back
ない
and
と
mention
わからないん
finding
なら
out.
無
You
理
don't
に
have to force yourself.
大丈夫で
It's
す。
all right.
ゲストハウスの使用人室でわかりますので。
can find out from the guest house.
ちょっと失礼しますね。
Please excuse me for a short while. Shannon-chan gave a quick bow and went into the guest house servant room. I should have saved the country, but we're out of bed for the time being. We were sleeping very deeply and there's absolutely no sign for eyes opening. I had some drinks out of the room's refrigerator and spent some time playing cards while drinking.
あれ
Oh?
カノン君
Cannon-kun?
源氏様までこちらに
Genji-sama's here. That's weird.
今夜のシフトは
What's
どう
happening
な
with
っているので
tonight's
しょう
shift?
か。
クラウス様の命令があってね。
Now someone's given an order.
シフトの大
Every
掛かりな
modification
変
being
更
to
があっ
most
た
of
ん
the
だよ。
schedule. Indeed. Order has been changed to the night shift of the mansion. You and Ken have the night shift in the guest house. Kumasawa-san and I have been orders for the night in the guest house. We just now had a phone call stating that you are to remain here as well.
ずいぶん大掛かりな変更ですね。お屋敷とゲストハウスの当番がまるっきり逆になってるじゃないですか。
The shift of the guest house and the mansion have been completely reversed, haven't they? Originally, Shannon and Ken have been given the night shift of the mansion, while the night shift the guest house, where all the roadies were staying, had been assigned to Goda, but who had abundant experience in entertaining. Kumasawa had been scheduled to stay in the guest house, while Genji had been scheduled to stay in the mansion. However, seeing that Krause's only ordered that the schedule be modified. The shifts of the guest house and the mansion had all been reversed, and Genji was spending the night in the guest house. It's probably because of Beatrice Sama's
手紙
letter.
のせいだろうね。
多分ってどうして？
My hand! This is me slapping the mic. That's me slapping the mic. I am not slapping the mic. I am just fucking shaking my leg up and down.
あんな怪しげな手紙が現れたら、
It's just a mysterious letter
ク
appeared.
ラ
It
ウ
was
ス
only
が
natural
僕
that
た
perhaps
ちを
someone
疑
would
うのは
suspect
当然だから
one of
ね。
us.
親方様直属の僕たちを極力
You served under the master, so Crush Sama probably wanted to get us as far away from the friendly encounters as possible. That was the same sound. What the fuck? Genji, Shannon, and Cannon were all permitted to wear the Ushiro-miya family crest, the one-wing angel, as servants who served directly under Kinzo. Ah, there's the explanation. First, since they were working with the Ushiro-miya family, they had to obey anyone's orders, but their only boss was Kinzo. Since only Kinzo had the right to employ them, even Krause could not have dismissed them on his own accord. Because this, they were often viewed by Krause and the others as Kinzo's underlings and shunned. In reality, Kinzo would seldom let anyone other than them enter his study. He probably called the sudden shift a change, a clear expression of that sense of distrust. Considering that the time Kinzo had lived, this would definitely be the last family country with the problem the adherents would come up. Now that mysterious letter claimed to be from Beatrice had dropped in out of the blue. Krause only wanted to keep Kinzo's loyal subjects away from the table with such delicate and poor discussions. Excuse me, I will go rest. If something happens, call me immediately. Our company tonight is special.
はい、かしこまりました。
And now you three are even more suspicious. The fuck? Genji nodded, went behind the screen, took her second, and slowly began to relax after days worth of tension.
今お戻りになられたのはお子様
The
方。
ones who returned just now, were they the children?
Yes. 親族の方々のお屋敷で会議をだいぶ長引き
They
そうな
would drag
雰
on
囲気だ
until
った
much
かな。
later.
なら気楽だね。
That would be
こ
comfortable.
れ以上の深
Sorry,
夜
this late and there's this weather.
多分
Probably the rest of the road spend the night in the rooms in the mansion.
お屋敷の方のお部屋にお泊まりさ。
多分ね。
Yeah, probably.
源氏様がいない
I'm
から言
saying
うけ
this
ど、
because
ゲスト
Genji
ハ
sama's
ウス
around,
行
but
きになって
I'm a little happy
ちょっ
I
と
was sent to
嬉
the
しか
guest
った
house.
かな。
Oh,
どうしてだい？
why is that?
意地悪な奥さん
Did you
が
ever
エヴァ様
distance yourself from the bonding of
離れられ
Madame
たから？
and Eva-sama?
それとも別の理由があるのかい？
Do you have any other reason?
別の理
I
由
don't
なんか
have any
ありません。
other reasons.
そっか。
I see.
なら
Let's do our best together with
二
our
人で
midnight
深夜
shift.
勤を頑張ろう。よろしく。
I'm counting on you, Nissan.
私
Now, I was gonna ask.
ついさっき
I was asked to go to the children's room and play with them.
お部屋で遊ばないかとお呼ばれしてて。
Jen hung her head apologetically, made uncertain glances toward Cannon's eyes. Cannon tried to meet her gaze and spoke curtly as he sighed. It looked like he didn't plan on indulging his sister.
ダメだよ。
You can't.
深夜勤を
We're
仰せつ
assigned
か
the
っ
night
てる。
shift.
それに
Besides, that is not
僕たち
necessary for creatures like us to respond to
遊びのお
invitation to
誘いは
play.
必要ない。わかるね。
You understand, right? Fuck you! No one likes playing on the floor. Yes,
そんなこと分
I
かって
do
ます。
understand. Jen dropped her shoulders slightly. The already excited Ken, who considered rules to be very important, would probably say something like that. They even showed she was a little discouraged. As Ken turned the pages of a logbook, she spoke without facing Shannon.
なら
In that case, you
お
must
子
keep the
様方をお
children
待たせしてしまってる
waiting.
ね。深夜勤
You
に
will
当た
have
っ
to
てしまっ
apologize
て
and
る
tell
か
them
ら
you have the night shift and won't be able
ご
to
一
stay
緒
with
できな
them.
いと謝ってこなきゃ。行ってきなよ。
Off you go then.
Yes 私
Just go
謝ってくるね。
apologize. Jen hurriedly stood from her seat before her brother's mood to change. He gave a quick bow and flew out of the servants' room. As he watched her disappear, Ken took a single deep breath, and his voice came from beyond the screen. Kanon, I'll be here, so you should go too.
源氏様
Genji-sama,
誘われたの
Chen
は
was
シ
the
ャノ
only
ンだ
one
けで
caught.
す。僕は別に
It's
誘
not
われ
like
て
I
も
was invited.
その場にいなかったから
As long as you were not there at the
声をかけられ
time.
なかっただけだ言えばお前も誘われている
If you had me, you would be as
た
well.
まには子供らしく遊んでくるといい
It's not good to play as a child. It is good to play as a child from time to time.
いえ
No,
僕には
that's
必
not
要
something
な
I
い
need
行
to
為で
do.
す。人の子には遊び
A
も
human
必要
child
で
may
し
need
ょ
to
うが
play,
僕ら
but
は
we are
家具ですか
furniture. Anna, I'm gonna fucking smack you with furniture. You keep saying that.
そうか
Is that
ら
so?
姉さんだって家具です
Nissan is also furniture.
人のふりをし
If
た
she pretends to be a
後で
person,
苦しむだけ
we'll
な
only
の
hurt her later.
僕はそれが分かっているから
I understand that, but I try not to get too close to people. And he did not say anything after that. A few moments passed, and then he stood up, used a hot pot of hot water to make some hot chocolate and powder, and served to Cannon as well.
そりゃ本当かよ。
I'm gonna have to fucking stop it there. It's fucking late. Yeah, I was gonna say it's midnight. Yeah, midnight's the latest I'm willing to go because otherwise I'm gonna fucking die. Shit, butler, you want a refund? The butler doesn't get. Kinzo likes fucking powdered hot chocolate. Kinzo's a shitter. Actually, that's dope. Anyway, thank you all for coming to today's stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Trails of Cold Steel 3. I'm going to fucking faint right now because holy shit, I'm tired as hell. And I'm gonna see everyone in the morning. See you tomorrow morning, everyone. You can get up close. I'm gonna be tired as fucking anything. I'm gonna get quiet. It's on the first episode. There's 8 episodes. Yay! I'm gonna die before I finish this game. Gonna get close, gonna get quiet, and say goodbye.